हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। अपना मैच शुरू होने वाला है इस मैच के बाद। तब तक अपन ये मैच भी देख लेंगे। बैड बूम अभी तो जीत रही है एंड आई थिंक बैड बूम विल टेक दिस मैप इजीली। चलो सियरसन भाई, दो मार दिया भाई। यस, पर चेक कर लेता हूँ इस साउंड। ओके, साउंड लुक्स फाइन टू मी। हेलो रवन भाई, आर यू देयर?
हाँ बोलो भाई।
क्या 13-7 डन? व्हाट डू यू थिंक?
यस 13-7 is
एक बार
ping is
हल्का
not
सा
that good in ancient.
एचडी भी चेक कर लेता हूँ।
Yes, Kancha bro. Someone else in my imaginary world, in my fantasy world. Why you not play Sky Sport? Bro, I played Sky Sports Indian qualifier, but I am not playing the main event because of my password issue, bro.
डन।
Let's go, boys. Now it's time for Team India. Oh my God, Crimbo raging. Magno Cheese. Sitting like a fucking boss.
10 minutes guys, 10 more minutes before the real match starts.
Yep. If Godsend win against NIP, I will tweak. Hello, Real CS. Welcome, welcome. ETA for the match, I think it will start within 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, forgot to say that. Please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, and follow my Insta for my daily life updates, which you
And
like,
amazing stories.
and amazing, meaningful stories. Wait,
Yes,
how
very, very
to?
meaningful.
Yeah, very meaningful. It depends on my mood, you know. The fuck? Wait, how to? How to find my Insta?
ये क्या होता है भाई?
Bro, I forgot my password or what? Fuck.
वीटू देखा तूने?
Vito?
यप,
Nope.
देख ले डिस्कॉर्ड के थ्रू. अच्छा वीटू है.
I think now you can. Yep, there you go.
5 more minutes.
मैं क्यों नहीं खेल रहा? क्योंकि मेरा पासपोर्ट इशू हो गया था. कहाँ पे है वीटो? कहाँ पे भेजा है?
भेजूंगा डीएम में भेजता हूँ.
हेलो साइबोग एंड रेवन.
हेलो.
हेलो.
तो गाइज अब तुम इन लोगों से कुछ भी क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हो रिगार्डिंग गॉड्स रेन, रिगार्डिंग CS2 क्या चल रहा है क्या नहीं चल रहा है, एंड रेवन विल गिव यू सम पर्सनल इंसाइट्स.
नहीं
जो
नहीं.
जो यहाँ पे CS क्या नहीं 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 इसमें क्या नहीं नहीं क्या कर रहा है तू? ऑफ कोर्स
अरे
तुझसे अगर
पर्सनल.
क्वेश्चन पूछे, अगर कोई क्वेश्चन पूछेगा कि व्हाट डू यू थिंक जो अभी तक रिप्लेस कर रहा है क्या लगता है क्या होगा, टीम की अभी कोऑर्डिनेशन कैसे चल रही है, ये सब बेसिक सवाल के आंसर तो
वो
देगा ना तू कदीर.
वो तो आईजीली दे सकता है.
अरे तो तू भी तो देगा ना, तू प्लेयर है भाई, कैसा आदमी है.
ट्राई करता हूँ.
अगर तो यही तो वॉच पार्टी का पॉइंट होता है ना कि मैं एक स्पेशल आदमी को बुलाऊं जो टू टीम का पार्ट है, बट आपकी खुद बदीरनेस की वजह से आप उधर नहीं हो.
अरे
बट
अरे.
एटलीस्ट आप लोगों को बता पाओगे, जो लोग सीखना चाहते हैं गेम, जो लोग आपके फैंस हैं, जो लोग तेरे को देखते होंगे, कुछ जानना चाहते हैं कि तू इतने बड़े लेवल पे NIP के सामने खेलने वाला है, तो कैसे कैसे पहुंचे उधर, अभी अभी कैसे
सैड जी.
प्रिपेयर किया, क्या किया, सब पूछेंगे ना. तो गाइस देखो चैट, बिंदास होके ओपनली सवाल पूछो. टुडे 2 people आर गोइंग टू जॉइन मी, इसलिए मेरी वॉच पार्टी में हमेशा सेक्सी और एक्सक्लूसिव रखता हूँ. मेरी वॉच पार्टी में आज है रेवन, जो GDR का ऑपर है, प्राइमरी ऑपर, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली ड्यू टू वीजा इश्यूज ही कुडंट प्ले द मैच, so he is joining me. Second, we have
वीजा
Cyborg,
नहीं,
the
पासपोर्ट.
passport issues. Second, we have the manager साइबॉग, जो
हेलो
हमारे
गाइस.
गॉड्स रेन के टाइम पे, हमारे वैलो के टाइम पे हमारा मैनेजर था, बट राइट नाउ ही इज मैनेजिंग द CS2 रोस्टर ऑफ गॉड्स रेन. तो तुम लोगों को जो सवाल पूछना है रिगार्डिंग CS, रिगार्डिंग गॉड्स रेन, रिगार्डिंग देयर रोस्टर, रिगार्डिंग देयर प्रिपरेशन, जो भी तुम्हारे दिमाग में आता है कि उनकी क्या चल रहा है, कैसा चल रहा है, कैसा वो आज खेलने वाले हैं NIP के सामने, तो तुम बिंदास पूछो रेवन और साइबॉग से, एंड होपफुली दे विल गिव यू ऑल द आंसर.
बाय बाय.
इट इज आवर मैप पुल साइबॉग.
यस, आई नो, आई नो.
हाँ बड़ा बहादुर चोद है काली तू. अभी गॉड्स रेन वर्सेस NIP चालू चालू हो रहा है अभी. चालू बिग आर्गी, बिग आर्गी. बेड बूम इतना मारा है इन्होंने, इतना मारा है उनको पकड़ के बिग को।
हाँ भाई।
इतना गू खेल रहे थे ना बिग वाले।
अरे बिग का अच्छा मैप नहीं है एंशिएंट।
अरे अच्छा मैप नहीं होता पर एक इंडिविजुअल गेम सेंस तो होती है, जो गू जैसे खेल रहे हो, ऑफ गार्ड होके मर रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं
भाई
भाई।
पता नहीं भाई, वो तो पिस्टल पूरा थ्रो किए लोग ने लिटरली।
पिस्टल थ्रो कर दिया वो बेचारा, बहन जो 3 मार के आ गया भाई। इतना सीएस तो हमें भी याद है, हम भी खेले हैं इतने साल।
अरे यार, पुराना प्यार को कौन भूलता है।
एग्जैक्टली मैन, इतनी गांड मरवाई है इस गेम के लिए मैंने। भाई मॉड्स सबको चैट में अपडेट कर दो हु इज जॉइनिंग मी, एंड यू कैन आस्क ऑल द क्वेश्चंस रिगार्डिंग देयर मैच, रिगार्डिंग देयर प्रिपरेशन। ऐसा करके एक अच्छा सा मैसेज चैट में स्पैम कर दो कि सबको समझ आ जाए। क्रिम्बो भाई बढ़िया खेले बट बिग में।
या क्रिम्बो बहुत अच्छा प्लेयर है उनका टीम का।
यार बट मतलब सरप्राइजिंगली टैप्सन सिरसन भी एक टाइम पे बाप थे भाई, इनको क्या हो गया दोनों को। ये मैप
सिरसन बहुत लाइक बिगिनिंग उसका प्ले स्टाइल
सपोर्टेड
बहुत पैसिव है।
सपोर्टेड है सिरसन का, हमेशा से सपोर्टेड प्ले चल रहा है।
मुझे जितना लगता है CS2 में अभी थोड़ा एग्रेसिव खेलना पड़ेगा, लाइक खेलना
हाँ
पड़ता है आपके साथ।
टैप्सन सीएसगो के टाइम पे तो वो था एंट्री, फुल एंट्री वेंट्री मारता था भाई। हेलो क्रैक शॉट। व्यूज इन क्रिम्स और फैनेटिक। भाई क्रिम्स तो मेरे लिए वन ऑफ द बेस्ट प्लेयर्स ही है। उसकी जो एंकरिंग है ना, साइड एंकरिंग, जो उसकी गेम सेंस है, इट्स टू गुड, टू गुड।
ठीक है भाई, रिजल्ट्स डाल के आओ आप।
मैच कितने देर में स्टार्ट होगा? विद इन 10?
आई थिंक विद इन 5 मिनट्स उनको आईपी मिल गया होगा, या मिल
आई
गया उनको आईपी।
थिंक वो लोग खेलेंगे, रेवन मेरे साथ बैठ के देखेगा।
भाई जल पे नमक छिड़क रहे हो और कुछ नहीं।
क्यों नहीं छिड़कूंगा, कि तू इतना चूतिया है तो ऑब्वियसली मैं तो गाली दूंगा। तेरे को समझ आ रहा है कितनी बड़ी चीज है, तुम कितनी बड़ी बात है कि तुम लोग यहाँ पे पहुंचे हो, तो ऑब्वियसली मैं तो और तू ऐसे बैठा हुआ है यहाँ पे। मुझे पता है
मैं
तेरे को कितना बुरा लग रहा होगा, बट तेरे को
भाई,
लगना चाहिए, तेरे को और लगना चाहिए। मैं तेरे को और एहसास कराऊंगा कि तेरी टीम को कितना बुरा लग रहा होगा तेरे बिना।
हाँ वो लोग तो बोल रहे थे मेरे को, लाइक भाभी आईजीएल बोल रहा था कि भाई।
ऑब्वियसली बात है ना ब्रो, तू टीम का प्राइमरी ऑपर है, ऑपर पूरी गेम घुमा सकता है, और तू यहाँ बैठा हुआ है मेरे से वॉच पार्टी देख रहा है अपनी खुद की गेम का। शर्म आ रही है तेरे को? मैं होता अगर तेरी जगह तो अभी तक अपना सर्वर पटक चुका होता कहीं पे।
भाई छोड़, मेरा किस्मत थोड़ा।
किस्मत नहीं, स्टुपिडिटी। चलो पहला क्वेश्चन आया रेवन के लिए। बुलबुला, रेवन आप क्यों नहीं खेल रहे? आंसर दो ऑडियंस को।
क्योंकि मेरा पासवर्ड इशू हो गया भाई, इसलिए मैं नहीं खेल पा रहा हूँ, बट नेक्स्ट टाइम से मैं हर इंटरनेशनल इवेंट्स पे रहूंगा।
तू इतना कॉन्फिडेंट है कि तू अगली बार भी क्वालिफाई करेगा?
यप, आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट ऑन माय टीम, दैट्स इट।
स्टार्ट तो ऐसे किया था जैसे कुछ पैराग्राफ बोलने वाला है, और फिर दैट्स इट बोल के खत्म कर दिया।
नहीं नहीं, ज्यादा नहीं बोलूंगा क्योंकि आई बिलीव एक्शन स्पीक्स लाउडर देन वर्ड्स।
वाह
बात
क्या
तो सही है।
बात है, क्या बात है। हाथ कैसा है? छुदा हुआ है गाइस, छुदा हुआ है। It's fine।
क्या हुआ है हाथ को, क्या हुआ है?
टूट गया है, और क्या हुआ है?
कैसे टूटा?
वीडियो से गिर
रेवन
गया।
भाई, आप
कैसे गिरे?
आप तो बहुत ट्विटर चलाते हो।
गिरने का मन कर रहा था, गिर गया। कैसा सवाल है भाई, कैसे गिरे? गिर गया भाई, अब सीढ़ियों से चलते चलते भाई नसीब चूतिया है, गिर गया भाई, अब क्या करूं मैं।
ट्विटर चला तो क्यों, क्या हुआ भाई साइबोग भाई, क्या कर
फिर
दिया
भी
मैंने?
फिर भी आपको पता नहीं क्या हुआ हाथ को।
अरे नहीं, वो दिखा तो था पिक्चर के हाथ में बैंडेज वैंडेज है, बट इट्स बेट, इट्स वन इज बेट।
ये क्या नशीली ऐड है, ये क्या है ये? क्या ऐड है ब्रो?
भाई कुछ भी निकालते ये लोग, वन
व्हाट
इज
द
बेट।
फक?
वापस आ गए।
क्या ऐड है ये? रेवन भाई CS2 की सैलरी बताओ, एवरेज सैलरी क्या होती है बताओ।
एवरेज सैलरी इज 15,000।
कितनी?
15।
15,000?
हाँ, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द आरओजी एकेडमी वाला थिंग। तो
एवरेज बता, एवरेज, सिर्फ एक
एवरेज
ऑफ
पूछा है
वैल्यू,
भाई।
एवरेज ब्रो, एवरेज। व्हाट इज द एवरेज? एवरेज क्या चल रही है अमाउंट? टेल अस द एवरेज अमाउंट।
तो 20-25 पकड़ लो।
हाँ देखिए, अच्छा आंसर दिया ना, थैंक। भाई भाई ओनली फैंस में डाली चाहिए थी फोटो। देखा भी मेरे मुंह से कुछ ऐसा निकलता तो इज्जत में अपने आप को देख नहीं पाता रियली। आपको कितना मिलता है? एयर गॉड XXX, मैं महीने का टैक्स वैक्स देने के बाद सब कुछ करने के बाद 12 लाख तो कमा लेता हूँ, तो 12 लाख तो आ ही जाता है।
महीने का?
हाँ।
तो भाई मुझे एक वो चाहिए, जॉर्डन चाहिए।
जॉर्डन चाहिए आपको? कौन से बताओ,
क्योंकि
आपको बताओ कौन से चाहिए।
अरे जो आपके मन से हो जॉर्डन भेज दो मेरे बुट कैंप पे, इधर गॉडसन के बुट कैंप
पर
पे।
अरे
उसके लिए बस को
रेवन,
एक चीज उसके लिए बस को एक चीज करनी पड़ेगी, पूछ क्या?
क्या?
एक बार अपना मुंह खोलना पड़ेगा।
रेवन भाई आपको जॉर्डन मिल
क्या
जाता,
बोला?
लेकिन आपके पास पासपोर्ट नहीं है,
अरे
वरना
कोई
जॉर्डन तो आपको मिल जाता।
मैं
नहीं नहीं,
जॉर्डन
डिस्कशन
खरीद
नंबर
लूंगा
बता।
भाई।
खाया तूने? थैंक यू ऋषि बेबी। भाभी जी को नमस्ते। नमस्ते बोल रहे थे वो। नमस्ते।
I would love to play against Indian guys, Nib and Big. Yeah, that's
साहिब भाई
the
लेकिन ये
three
हुआ
girls I
कैसे?
would like to play against. It would be fun to play.
टीम रिवाइंड करो, रिवाइंड करो, एक बार रिवाइंड करो।
भाई डोमिनिक बूट कैंप है क्या?
who you're screaming because
Yeah.
when you win a BO5
रोटी खाऊंगा भाई, बहुत भूख लगी है।
it
डोमिनिक आई थिंक
feels like some
नाम
magic.
सुना है
It feels
मैंने।
like not
प्राइस है?
the reality.
अबे B2 का टीममेट जो था वैलोरेंट
प्राइस
में।
है? थोड़े से
ये
राइस है।
जो मेरा दोस्त है ना मयंक, उसका भी दोस्त है डोमिनिक।
हाँ पता है,
जना दूधी खिलाना।
मेडल
उस
कितना
दिन
मेडल?
वही बात चल रही थी। अभी खेल रहा है,
biggest opponent is ourselves.
सब्स्टिट्यूट है सिमर की जगह।
भाभी जी साहिब भाई की पूजा वगैरह करो, बैड लकी दिख रहा है, कर रही है भाई। नजर
हाँ
वजर उतार
मिलेगा
दी
ना ब्रो,
थोड़ी।
क्यों नहीं मिलेगा।
रेवन भाई आपकी ताबड़तोड़ ओपनिंग देखनी थी इंटरनेशनल में।
अरे कोई बात नहीं, और भी 2-3 इंटरनेशनल इवेंट्स हैं।
We work hard, we give our best, and we will succeed with it. I'm pretty sure. And just for
चल मैं एक
everyone
क्वेश्चन पूछना
who's
तुझसे,
supporting us, our fan
तू इतना
club,
बोरिंग आदमी है, मैं ही पूछता हूँ
you're
तुझसे।
the best guys, and yeah, go big.
तुम लोग CS2 में प्रिपेयर कैसे करते हो? एक तुम्हारी टीम प्रैक्टिस का शेड्यूल कैसा रहता है?
प्रैक्टिस का शेड्यूल रहता है दोपहर के 1 बजे से हम लोग आते हैं, प्रैक्टिस सेशन सर्वर पे चलता है आई थिंक 2 घंटे, फिर हम लोग स्क्रिम्स करते हैं 3 बजे से लेके शाम के 7-8 बजे तक यू टाइम पे।
4 मैप?
हाँ
4 मैप 5 मैप?
डिपेंड्स ऑन लाइक हम लोग को कौन कौन से मैप प्रैक्टिस करने हैं वो दिन पे। तो लाइक सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल हम लोग को प्रैक्टिस करना है मिराज और अनुबिस, तो वो मैप्स के हम लोग को जितने स्क्रिम्स मिल रहे हैं
ओके।
उतना स्क्रिम्स हम लोग लेते हैं, बट मोस्टली हम लोग खेल लेते हैं 3-4 स्क्रिम्स।
ओके, और फिर क्या करते हो? पोस्ट डिस्कशन करते हो?
फिर हम लोग जो रिकॉर्ड होता है स्क्रिम्स का वो कोच के साथ रिव्यू करते हैं, या तो थोड़ा बहुत बात करते हैं, फिर डे ऑफ।
ओके। आज NIP के सामने जो मैप है, तो क्या लगता है गॉर्जियन क्या वर्स्ट मैप बैन करेगी अपना, और सबसे फेवरेट मैप क्या पिक करेगी?
आई थिंक ऑलरेडी मैप पुल हम लोग का आ चुका है जो कि एंशिएंट अनुबिस है।
ठीक है, अच्छा वो बग दिया तूने।
किधर आया बहनचोद, यहाँ पे तो आया नहीं स्ट्रीम पे।
रेवन वेरी स्मार्ट ब्रो, वेरी स्मार्ट।
मेरे को आ गया।
कितना चूतिया है।
बट मुझे जितना लगता है कि हम लोग का बेस्ट मैप अनुबिस ही है, जो कि सेकंड मैप पिक है।
हम्म।
बट वही है कि अनुबिस पे अभी ऑपर कोई और है, तो डिपेंड करता है, लाइक इट completely change the game style for them because I'm not
ओके।
there for them and जो भी गेम प्लान जो भी स्ट्रेटजीज है गॉड्सन का वो like 70% creates around the upper,
ऑब्वियसली।
so so it depends on the upper and rest of the players mostly। मुझे जितना लग रहा है और मेरा जितना बात हुआ भावेश के साथ, they will just let that upper play their his own game style
हम्म।
and बाकी players improvise और adjust करके खेलेंगे।
ये जो नया प्लेयर जो खेल रहे हैं
हाँ
तेरे बदले,
हाँ
कितना टाइम इसका टीम ने प्रैक्टिस किया है?
I think 1 hour.
What?
Yep.
मतलब
हाँ वो like वो आज ही आया ना बट like I think 2-3 घंटे पहले ही आया होगा.
तो ऑनलाइन प्रैक्टिस कुछ भी नहीं?
नहीं तब तक उसका कुछ अलग था सिनेरियो like बातचीत चल रहा था तो
ओह फक.
like मैं खेलने वाला था ऑनलाइन बट मेरे को
Hello, ladies
130
and
पिंग
gentlemen.
140 पिंग
Welcome
आएगा
to
तो
Sky Talks. Today we have Bhavi, the
टीम
ideal
Very
आ जा
last
candidate
रही
for
है.
minute था.
God's India's best team, and
टीम
By
we
मेट
the
will
से
way,
बोला
be
कि
fighting in the
ये मेरी
CS2
चैट
Masters
खोल.
main
एक
event
बंदा मुझसे
on
सवाल
8th
पूछ रहा है.
April. But we'll get
हम्म.
insights
How
from
was the
all the
experience of
players
playing
today.
against
How are you
Aurora?
feeling? What
Any
do you feel
particular
about
learnings
this
you took from them?
Really good.
Good to hear that. Now you've qualified for the main event. I know it's not an easy
एक्सपीरियंस
job
was
to do,
pretty
but we'll
good.
और बहुत भूल रहे
take
हो.
a little step back.
बोलता
A
रहे.
little formality to be done. To all the people around the world, now that the world will be looking at you, I want you to introduce it to everybody who you are, where you're from, and what you do.
Okay, so
चलो
my
गाइस
name is
भाई भाई
Bhavi
का
Singh.
इंटरव्यू देख लेते हैं
I
पहले.
am from Mumbai and I play CS2 for Team Godstrain and I'm the IGL and captain for Team Godstrain CS2.
Wonderful. Now coming to your
आईजीएल बोलते.
invite closed qualifiers. You heard there's a 350,000 US dollars tournament happening at Sky Sports Masters. How did you feel? What was your and your team's reaction when you heard this?
I think it was massive for all of us, like not just our team but for India. I think we needed something big and I think Sky Sports is doing a
भाई
really
कितना
good job
स्लीप
so far.
डिप्राइव्ड लग रहा है ना
From
भाभी.
there,
बहुत स्लीप
now
डिप्राइव्ड
we
लग रहा है
have
भाई.
all our teams will be fighting, right? Um, 7 more teams that you have to fight with. How do you think your chances are with the European qualified team and European invited teams? What do you think?
I'm not gonna lie, honestly, our goal is to just do some damage. Because we are not coming like, okay, we are gonna win the whole thing. But
Mhm.
we are coming into with this mindset that, okay, we need to do something. We need to show that Indian CS is not some CS that we used to play before. It's different now. So the
Yep.
main goal is to do some damage.
I couple of
Do
players
some
have told
damage
me
guys.
they were like if
Damage.
during COVID there wasn't a dip, Indian CS could have already had an international stage. So I think a couple of teams are looking out for you. Let's see how it goes. Now coming into CS2, but CS:GO. You played in Masters 23. It was CS:GO back then. So how was that shift for you? Was it a struggle? How did you fare, and how did you make up with this new game?
I think the shift was also a massive because in CSGO it used to be 16 rounds
Mm-hmm.
and now in CS2 it's like 13 rounds, that's it. So you can't make many mistakes and you don't have time to adapt. So
ये
everything
छोटा
has to be
फॉर्मेट है
much more
गाइस
quicker
बहुत.
and
तो
faster and
मिस्टेक्स
yeah,
नहीं कर
I think
सकते ज़्यादा.
that's where we struggled
ज़्यादा
a little
मिस्टेक्स
bit
करोगे
before,
ज़्यादा
but
राउंड कॉस्ट होंगे,
now
खत्म
we're
है
getting
गेम.
used to it.
But before you get used to the tournament itself, I want the people watching get used to who you are. So let's start from where did Counter Strike start from you? When was the first time you played? Who introduced you, or how did it start for you?
I think I started playing Counter-Strike Condition Zero before
Mm-hmm.
this. I used to play on a laptop all the time. So when I got my PC, I purchased CSGO, and one of my friend introduced me to CSGO. Because CSGO doesn't require that much specification, you know. It
Mm-hmm.
can run on basically any other PC. So my
ये
PC wasn't strong enough. So he told me, and I was like, yeah, I played this game before already, and that's how I started.
Okay, so when you got introduced, now you're at a beginner stage, right? You're trying to understand the game, play it, have had tilted situations where you're not understanding. Some pro players are coming against you. So how was that initial journey for you?
Yeah, initially I wasn't playing to, be a pro player. I was just playing to, have fun with my friends all the time. Like, let's say I have an exam tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not studying. I'm staying till up like 3 a.m. and playing Counter-Strike.
Okay. What were your parents like? Did anybody try to stop you? Or like, okay, it's
And
okay.
they didn't know.
Oh, the classic hide and play. Nice. So when you were doing this, where was that switch for you when you said no? I think maybe esports is something that I want to do. Was it college it started, or was some tournament you saw and your friends joined? How was it?
The first time I saw that, like esports, something like that exists was I
Mm-hmm.
think the major was going on for CSGO.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was the one where FaZe and Cloud9 played in the
सेम
finals.
ब्रो,
Okay.
सेम
Cloud9
सेम.
won. Yeah, so that's where I was like, okay, that's where we can do that. Like I can do that, and there's so much money in the place, so many crowds, so many friends. So yeah, I decided to, I want to be like one of them.
का मेरे को अंदर पता नहीं क्यों एक कीड़ा आ गया भाई कि ये
हम्म.
गेम खेलना ही है मुझे लाइक एक डेडिकेशन से आ गया भाई मेरे को इनके जैसा एक बनना है एक दिन
हम्म.
लाइक जो मैं T1 टीम्स को देख के लाइक जो मेरा आइडल से लाइक जो मैं CS कोल्ड ज़ीरा था मेरा फर्स्ट आइडल सेकंड
हम्म.
आइडल मेरा सिंपल बना
Okay.
तो भाई उनको देख के मेरे अंदर वो आया, एक डेडिकेशन आया, तो मैं CS से स्टिक रहा 2020 के मिड से मैं कॉम्पिटिटिव सीन में उतरा,
ओके
फिर तभी से अभी तक मैं हूँ।
ओके, अब इसका आंसर दे। ये तो तूने खुद ही दे दिया, मैं पूछने वाला था तू ई स्पोर्ट्स में कैसे आया, खुद ही दे दिया तूने, नाइस। गेम स्टार्ट होने से पहले टीम के साथ क्या टॉक रहती है और क्या वाइब रहता है सबका?
लाइक टीम का वाइब मैं बहुत ही लाइक कर रहा हूँ अभी, क्योंकि टीम का वाइब ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव में रहता है, पहली बात, जो कि एक प्लस पॉइंट है टीम के लिए। सेकंड, बहुत डिटरमाइंड है ये लोग, ठीक है,
हम्म,
एंड लाइक बहुत ही पॉजिटिव एनर्जी कैरी करते हैं सब लोग, ईच
गुड।
इंडिविजुअल्स।
हम्म,
गेम्स के पहले यही बात रहती है गाइज, डजंट मैटर सामने कौन है, वी डोंट गिव अ शिट, हम लोग को अपना गेम खेलना है, और हम
गुड।
लोग ने जो प्रैक्टिस किया है बस उस पे ध्यान रख के हम लोग को खेलना है। डजंट मैटर कौन फकअप कर रहा है, कौन नहीं कर रहा है, वी विल नॉट
हाँ
टॉक अबाउट दैट
हाँ
ड्यूरिंग प्लेइंग द गेम। वी विल टॉक आफ्टर, लाइक पोस्ट मैच जो भी होगा, डिस्कशन के टाइम में डिस्कशंस करेंगे, बट गेम के टाइम में वी विल गिव आवर बेस्ट एंड फोकस ऑन आवर टॉप नॉच, जो भी है 100% देंगे, बस वही बात रहती है, दैट्स इट।
ओके।
यस, हम लोग डिस्कॉर्ड पे है, साई के डिस्कॉर्ड पे, बट नॉन जोनाथन जोसेफ ब्रो, आपको पता ही है, आप क्यों मेरा टांग खींच रहे हो? कौन पोक कर रहा है?
देखो आंसर्स तो अच्छे थे, जो तू वर्ड्स यूज कर रहा है, पॉजिटिव एनर्जी ये सब कैरी
हाँ,
करते हैं हम। हम्म, वेरी गुड आंसर्स।
थैंक यू मेट।
We are
क्या
trained
लगता है तेरी
guys,
प्रेडिक्शन क्या
we
है?
are trained.
मेरी प्रेडिक्शन तो ये है कि गॉड्सन तो एक मैप तो 100% निकालेगी, ये मेरा बिलीव है, और लाइक और एक ये है कि आई वोंट से इनकी, लाइक इमेजिन वर्ल्ड पे मैं जी रहा हूँ कि नहीं, बट आई बिलीव कि गॉड्सन जीत सकती है 2-1।
ओके,
Same
देखो क्या
bro.
लगता है तेरे बिना कितना ज्यादा तेरे को लग रहा है कि गॉर्जन को भी इम्पैक्ट आया होगा विदाउट यू? अपना प्लेयर पर्सपेक्टिव दे और एक थर्ड पर्सन पर्सपेक्टिव दे, पहले प्लेयर पर्सपेक्टिव दे।
हाँ, अरे मेरे से जिंक्स नहीं लगता, आपसे लगता है, आप जाओ उधर, इधर आसपास मत भटकना आप।
अच्छा बातें कर रहा है लोड़े।
देव भाई आए थे।
ए भाई द jinxer.
आंसर दे क्वेश्चन का।
प्लेयर्स पर्सपेक्टिव से, लाइक मुझे लगता है कि मेरी टीम ऐसे इंडिविजुअल पे नहीं रिलाई करती है, टीम
हम्म,
पे, लाइक ऑल 5 प्लेयर्स आर कंप्लीट, लाइक क्या बोलते हैं उसको, कैपेबल ऑन देयर ओन इंडिविजुअल्स,
डिप्लोमेटिक
एंड
आंसर मत दे, सीधा आंसर दे।
एंड वही
एज
है
अ
कि
प्लेयर, एज अ थर्ड पर्सन, एज अ प्लेयर पहले आंसर दे। तेरे बिना तेरे को क्या लगता है टीम को कितना अभी ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट आया होगा?
आई थिंक जो मेरा रोल है उस हिसाब से तो टीम को थोड़ा इम्पैक्ट आया होगा, क्योंकि मेरे को बोल रहे थे सब, लाइक स्पेशली
हम्म,
भावेश मुझे बोल रहा था
एग्जैक्टली।
कि जो हम लोग ने इतना दिन प्रैक्टिस किया तेरे साथ,
हम्म,
एंड तू ही नहीं खेल रहा है, तो इट विल ऑब्वियसली अफेक्ट अस। तो वही
एग्जैक्टली,
है
ये
कि
देखा, ये सुनना था मैं तेरे मुंह से, नो फिल्टर।
यप,
मेरी स्ट्रीम सारी नो फिल्टर रहती है, ऑनेस्टी, प्योर ऑनेस्टी।
यप, आई आल्सो बिलीव इन ऑनेस्टी।
और एज अ थर्ड पर्सन,
हेलो मयंक, अच्छा हूँ। एज अ थर्ड पर्सन, लाइक इन विच सेंस, लाइक
क्या
टीम को
लगता?
इम्पैक्ट कैसा ही है?
हाँ।
एज अ थर्ड पर्सन मैं वही है कि मेरी टीम टीम बहुत अच्छी है, लाइक टीम कोई इंडिविजुअल पे रिलाई नहीं करती है, टीम गेम है, बट वही है कि जो नया प्लेयर आया है, डिपेंड करता है वो कितना जेलअप हो रहा है उनसे, वो लोग क्या कितना जेलअप हो रहा है इनसे, तो
ओके,
वही है।
तेरे ना खेलने की वजह से अगर गॉर्जन को जीतना ही जीतना है आज, तो कौन सा प्लेयर को सबसे सारा स्टेप अप करना पड़ेगा?
आई थिंक फिन
ओके,
एंड फायर्ड अप,
व्हाई?
बिकॉज
ओके,
लाइक हिज डिसीजन मेकिंग्स आर रियली गुड, लाइक अगर 10 बार में से ही इज लाइक 80% or 70% of the time he is correct, so
ओके।
he is pretty consistent in his decision makings, and
भाई क्या हो रहा है भाई, स्टार्ट क्यों नहीं हो
fired
रहा
up is
मैच?
like, कैसे बोलूं मैं, fired up is like कि अगर उसके हाथ में ऑफ है, राइट, लाइक वो
या
ऐसा प्लेयर है कि वो 1v5 भी निकाल सकता है, लाइक फॉर द सिचुएशन कि 5v5 चालू हुआ, वो अकेला एक राउंड पे 5 मार सकता है, वो इतना कैपेबल है।
ओके
तो वही है कि फिन को बहुत ज्यादा स्टेप अप करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि फिन और फायर अप के शोल्डर में ज्यादा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आ गया अभी, बिकॉज मैं नहीं हूँ
ओके
टीम पे। बिकॉज आई बिलीव कि एज एन ऑपर मैं जब टीम में खेलता हूँ तो मतलब टीम
भाई
में जो
स्टार्ट क्यों नहीं हो
प्राइमरी
रहा?
ऑपर नहीं मिसिंग होता है तो बहुत ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट होता है, गिरता है आई मीन।
ट्रू ट्रू क्योंकि मैं भी रह चुका हूँ।
तो वही है कि बट एज आई नो कि फायर अप आल्सो सेकेंडरी ऑपर इन आवर टीम,
हम्म
तो वो उतना कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा ऑपिंग पे सिटी साइड पे, बिकॉज आई फील कि सिटी साइड पे डेवलप कर लेंगे ये लोग।
तेरे को
बट वही
जिसने आज रिप्लेस किया है यूम ने, उसका उसका रोल क्या है?
अ, उसका रोल है ऑप।
ओके चलो गाइस, आई थिंक ये ना क्वेश्चन
बर्नॉल
है।
बर्नॉल बोल रहा है मेरे पर्सपेक्टिव से तो रेवन आता तो 2-0 मार सकते हैं इजी एनआईपी को। अच्छा
एंड आई
बर्नॉल
होप
वैसे।
तुम लोगों को जो भी मैंने क्वेश्चंस पूछे रेवन से, तुम लोगों को पसंद आए हो एंड आधे से ज़्यादा तुम्हारे डाउट्स क्लियर हो गए होंगे। एंड थैंक्स टू रेवन एंड साइबॉग, जुड़े रहने के लिए, ऐसे ही जुड़े रहना, मैच देखते हैं हम।
यप, अभी
और चिल
चालू
नाउ,
होगा।
अब मेरे को आपसे एक चीज़ चाहिए रेवन और साइबॉग दोनों से, जब
क्या?
मैच चालू होगा
हाँ, तब तो नहीं दे सकता आपको।
मुझे तेरा नहीं, मेरे को ऐसे इनसाइट्स नहीं जानने जिससे तुम्हारे ओपोनेंट्स के ऊपर चल जाए। मुझे बस ऐसे बेसिक चीज़ें जाननी है तुझसे कि क्या बेटर और गर्जन कर सकती थी या क्या बेटर कर रही है, बस मुझे ये सुनना है।
ओके।
देखो एज अ प्लेयर, एज अ प्रोफेशनल CS2 प्लेयर जो इंटरनेशनल टीम सामने खेल रहा है, क्वालिफाई हुआ है, उसके पर्सपेक्टिव से, एक हमारी जो ऑडियंस, जो लोग सीख रहे हैं तुम्हें देख के, या अपकमिंग CS2 प्लेयर्स इंडिया में जो सीखना चाहते हैं, देखना चाहते हैं हम उस लेवल पे कैसे जाए, अब तेरे इनसाइट्स चाहिए मुझे गेम के लिए।
ओके।
थैंक यू। कि क्या अच्छा कर रही है गॉर्जन एंड क्या बुरा हो रहा है कि इसको बेटर कर सकते हैं राउंड जीतने के लिए।
ओके, आई विल गिव माय बेस्ट।
दे अपने बिंदास इनसाइडर जो तेरे को फील होता है। मैं भी सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ GDR को।
थैंक
कम
यू।
ऑन गाइस, लेट्स गो, लेट्स होप फॉर द बेस्ट,
जेडीआर
मैच इज गोइंग टू
जेडीआर तो
स्टार्ट।
तुम्हारा एक्स ऑग थी, राइट?
या मैन, मेरी सिर्फ एक सॉन्ग नहीं, वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट रॉक्स थी।
यप, जेडीआर इज बेस्ट।
ठीक नहीं बोलूंगा, है, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से उन्होंने मेरे को उधर ट्रीट किया था वो बहुत, मैं आज भी ग्रेटफुल उस चीज़ के लिए। ओके, अनुविस पिक किया है गॉर्जन ने, NIP ने पिक किया है एंशिएंट। जहाँ तक मुझे पता है तुम लोग एंशिएंट तो खेलते हो,
एंशिएंट खेलते हैं बट
ऐसा नहीं है कि तुम्हारा डामेड होला है, तुम लोग खेलते हो,
हाँ,
पर तुम्हारा
बट
अनुविस एक्चुअली बहुत अच्छा है।
हाँ, मतलब वही है कि दोनों ही हमारा ही फेवर का मैप है।
न्यूक, न्यूक के बारे में क्या बोलना चाहते हो? न्यूक मेरे को लग रहा है तुम्हारी गांड लगेगी, क्योंकि न्यूक तुम लोग इतना नहीं
न्यूक
खेलते हैं।
न्यूक इज द मैप जो हम लोग सोच रहे थे, तो थोड़ा टेंशन ले रहे थे क्योंकि हम लोग न्यूक न्यूक उतना प्रैक्टिस
एग्जैक्टली,
नहीं किए हैं। एंड हम
एग्जैक्टली।
लोग को पता था कि एनआईपी न्यूक बैन करने वाली है नहीं, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो लोग
हम्म,
पिक कर सकती है।
या
तो उस हिसाब से प्रिपेयर कर रहे थे,
हम्म,
बट वही है कि ज्यादा प्रिपेयर नहीं है।
हम्म,
ऑल दो ट्रू रीपर्स को हम लाइक इंडियन टीम को न्यूक हराना बड़ी बात नहीं है,
हम्म।
बट वही है कि
बाहर की टीमों को मुश्किल होता है।
ये
गाइस चैट में GDR स्पैम हो जाए, लेट्स गो। BRB इन 2 मिनट्स में हाथ धो के आया, प्लीज गिव मी 2 मिनट्स गाइस इन द चैट। BRB, साइबॉक एंड
यस।
रेवन,
यप
बने
ओके
रहो इधर ही।
यप।
चैट, गिव मी 2-3 मिनट्स, आई विल बी बैक। हैंड वॉश करके आया, खाना तुमको खिला दिया तुम्हारी भाभी ने, अब आया मैं। चैट स्पैम होनी चाहिए गाइस, चैट स्पैम, सिर्फ GDR से चैट स्पैम होनी चाहिए, लेट्स गो।
रेवन भाई आपने ट्विटर देखा? ट्विटर पे भी हर जगह GDR स्पैम हो रहा है।
हो रहा है।
यप, ट्विटर जितनी बार रिफ्रेश करूँ गॉडजिन 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 ही दिख रहा है मेरे को।
ग्रेट।
सो हैप्पी।
जॉर्डन में भी है और उनका मैच है अगेंस्ट एनआईपी, जो कि एक बहुत बड़ी
चलो गाइस अपन देखते हैं कि अपने जस्टिन भाई ने क्या डाला। जस्टिन का रील देखा तूने?
जसमीत सिंह सब्सक्रिप्शन बोल रहा हूँ।
सो गाइस अपनी सीएस
Subscribing the
टीम
channels.
जॉर्डन में भी है और उनका मैच है अगेंस्ट
देखा मैंने,
एनआईपी,
देखा ना।
जो कि एक बहुत बड़ी बात है। और मैं तो यही चाहूंगा कि हमारी टीम जीते, बट हारना जीतना अपने हाथ में नहीं है। पर अपन एक चीज कर सकते हो, सपोर्ट। तो गाइस चैट
GTR
में
FTW.
कंटिन्यूअसली
Let's
टीम
go.
इंडिया स्पैम
Let's
होते
go.
रहना चाहिए।
God say
सो
Red
गाइस अपनी सीएस
Supreme in the
टीम
chat, boys.
ऑरेंज स्प्लिट।
Let's go, Billiard.
चलो स्टार्ट हो गया गाइस।
Doing the same strat. They're going B. Yeah.
ओके कोई बात नहीं।
Nice. Nice try.
अरे तू क्लीन फीड नहीं देख रहा क्या जो भेजा था मैंने?
कौन सा?
तो डायरेक्ट यूट्यूब वाला खोल के बैठा है क्या?
हाँ।
अच्छा उस पर थोड़ा डिले रहेगा ज़्यादा।
किस पे?
वो यूट्यूब वाले पे थोड़ा ज़्यादा डिले रहेगा, लाइक 5-6 सेकंड।
चलेगा।
कोई ना। ठीक है गाइस, अभी असली राउंड शुरू हो।
Nice.
डिसेंट इनफ बाय तो हो गया है। राउंड रीसेट।
ओके गाइस लेट्स गो।
Yep.
चलो गाइस जीडीआर स्पैम इन द चैट, लेट्स गो लेट्स गो लेट्स गो। थोड़ी वॉल्यूम बढ़ा देते हैं।
Round reset कैसे होगा? डैमेज खाया था ना पीटू ने।
मेरी आवाज सही आ रही है ना?
आ रही है।
लो थोड़ी कास्टर्स की आवाज बढ़ा दी। रेवन साइबॉग हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं। तुम्हारे लिए जितना क्यूएनए में कर सकता था मैंने कर लिया। आई होप तुम लोगों को अच्छा लगा हो सुन के। लेट्स गो बॉयज।
Let's go. Seven big fan from
पहला मैप अनुबिस है,
CS2
गॉर्जन का
last
पिक
match.
है। गॉर्जन को ये मैप निकालना है। R2B2 की नाइफ
Clipper.
बहुत अच्छी लग रही है। केआर भाई अगर आप मेरी स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो मुझे एक नाइफ गिफ्ट कर देना, थैंक यू। ये इसको कहते हैं बिल्कुल सटल वे में भीख मांगने का तरीका।
भाई बर्नाल थोड़ा स्पॉइलर दे दे यार व्हाट्सएप पे।
बात स्पॉइलर बॉइलर कुछ नहीं चाहिए, चुप रह, कुछ नहीं चाहिए स्पॉइलर बॉइलर। प्रतीक भाई नहीं, मैंने आपकी सुपर चैट देख ली थी, थैंक यू फॉर योर 100 रुपीज एंड थैंक यू फॉर योर लवली विशेस। मैंने आपकी सुपर चैट पढ़ ली थी, थैंक यू फॉर द 100। पानी है मेरे पास, है पानी है।
Yep.
चलो लेट्स गो, बाय राउंड स्टार्टेड गाइस।
यार
All
दिन की लास्ट
stars, new
प्रेडिक्शन था ना?
roster.
येलो वाले का टेस्ट बहुत गंदा था भाई, येलो वाली दवाई का टेस्ट बहुत गंदा है। अरे
देख लिया फिर।
पिंग भाई ऐसा हल्का सा जिगल दे के भाग गए।
ओके डिफॉल्टिश खेल रहे भाई एनआईपी वाले पूरा।
बॉलिंग वेस्ट कर दिया B2 ने।
धीरे धीरे मैप कंट्रोल। तू ना स्पॉइलर मध्य में तेरे से पीछे हूँ आई थिंक। तू ना
नहीं मैं वही देख रहा हूँ।
कास्टर वाला लिंक खोल के बैठा हूँ मैं।
हाँ मैं भी कास्टर वाले खोल के बैठा हूँ।
क्या टाइम चल रहा है तेरा?
108।
अरे कास्टर वाला दोनों का सेम है।
तो 2 सेकंड पहले है मुझसे।
मैं भी चेंज कर लेता हूँ वरना मेरे को 5 मिनट बाद बोलोगे गाइस स्पॉइलर मत दो।
नितिन मैं होपफुली खेल पाऊंगा ब्रो। एग्जीक्यूट आने वाला है, सेट पीस आने वाला है अभी एक। नाइस रीएग्रेशन फॉर इन्फो, पर अनफॉर्चुनेटली यहाँ पे कुछ इन्फो मिलेगी नहीं। एग्जीक्यूट इनकमिंग।
रिंकल बहरा।
वाले पर थैंक यू मेरी जान।
नाइस फॉर B2।
नाइस नाइस ब्यूटीफुल। बहुत अच्छा रीएग्रेशन था ये गॉर्जन की तरफ से। इन्फो ब्लाइंड नहीं थे, पूरा पूरा मैप इन्फो था उनको। जो रीएग्रेशन किया उन्होंने वो अच्छा था। R2B2 बस जिंदा रहे, अपनी किल मत दियो। तेरी इकोनॉमी इंपॉर्टेंट है, इकोनॉमी। डोंट डाई, जस्ट डोंट डाई। भाभी को फ्री किल है।
नाइस वन।
ब्यूटीफुल राउंड, गुड राउंड, गुड राउंड।
वेल
3
प्लेड
लोग
B2,
अलाइव।
वेल प्लेड।
जीआर यूरोप से खेल रही है, इंडिया से। जीआर खेल रही है जॉर्डन से। देव भाई आर यू इन द चैट? बहुत अच्छा रीएग्रेशन था जीआर की तरफ से, वो जरूरी था। अब बस ऑप के लिए सेव करना है। देवम यार, मेरा मैसेज पास जरूर करना देव भाई, नाइफ के लिए केआर भाई को।
आई थिंक बर्नॉल मम्मी को दिखा नहीं तेरा मैसेज, और मे बी अननोटिस्ड हुआ, आई डोंट नो। मम्मी आपको बर्नॉल बोल रहा है नमस्ते।
बस एक रोटी। नाइस फिन, परफेक्ट यूटिलिटी यूटिलाइजेशन। मॉली ओए गन उठ रहा है, गन उठ रहा है। नहीं यार यूम, नहीं भाई यूम पहले नहीं मर सकता। यूम बहुत गंदी पोजीशन पे खड़ा था।
Yep.
यूम को कवर लेना चाहिए था, वो बहुत गंदी पोजीशनिंग है। अगर वहां पे यूम जिंदा रहता, फ्री किल मिलते। दो दो किल तो 100% मिलते
उसका
फिन को।
ऑफ था ना, तो उसको
थोड़ा कवर में
हेवन
खड़ा
जाना
रह के।
चाहिए था।
कहाँ हेवन के वो एंगल पे भी थोड़ा राइट साइड पे कवर लेके खड़ा रहता ना अगर वो। और अगर पहला पहला शॉट भी फायर करता ना, तो वहाँ पे फिन को फ्री किल मिलती। वो पहला किल ही मिल गया उसको एनआईपी वालों को, इसलिए उन्होंने सीधा लेफ्ट एंगल क्लोज लेफ्ट चेक कर लिया और फिन मर गया। और कहीं ना कहीं वो एंगल पे, जिस एंगल पे वो खड़ा था, बहुत ऑब्वियस कर दिया कि लेफ्ट पे एक बंदा खड़ा होगा। फिन की पोजिशनिंग बहुत प्रेडिक्टेबल होगी उधर। न्यू थोड़ा लगे पड़े हैं।
लाइक उसको आई थिंक लगा था कि ऑफ पर है सामने वाले, बट ऑफ कैसे हो सकता है? 2-0 पे उसने ऑफ खरीदा था और उनके पास इकोनॉमी थोड़ा रिसेट हुआ था, तो
Play works out wonderfully, and God's reign just back to the pistols. So a little bit of life there, round number 3, but back to reality
यूम भाई
we
ऑफ
go.
के लिए सेव कर रहे हैं।
You
3950
could
की
see
इकोनॉमी।
immediately Ninjas in Pyjamas understanding that, okay, wait, God's Reign actually kind of do tend to explore if we give them a little more space when we are trying to execute a site, and this time Rest just stays back, just to make sure that nobody is there on that backstab. And now with these pistols,
लोग एक चीज
this is
बता,
not going to be a
अनुबिस
stack
के
over
अंदर
here.
चलो
Top
गाइस
side
मैंने
तुम्हारे
भी
is
ऐड
सेट
कर
प्लेस
दिया
है डिफेंस
2
साइड
at
में
B,
थोड़ा एग्रेसिव
3 at A.
पुशेस।
कास्टर
बी
है
सामने।
ना।
ए
Deserves that
सिटी
Fired
साइड
Up
में
goes, and
हम लोग
Fired
का
Up does this every
एक
time.
तो
Whenever it's an eco, he does try to
एग्जैक्ट में
deal
बता,
with
एग्जैक्ट में बता,
Zeus.
तेरे ओपोनेंट्स जान
Just
लेंगे
to
वरना।
instill confidence.
बस
Well
ऐसा
वही
बता
है,
है।
here, R2B2, can he find
है
another? No.
सेट प्लेस है।
है
That's
ना।
the second layer of Maxter, and he does punish the player. And now
मेरे
that's
हिसाब से
going to be
करना
dark
स्टार्ट करना
control.
चाहिए जीआर को, रिस्पेक्ट नहीं
Taken
देना
over
चाहिए
बट वही
था।
है
Fired
कि
Up.
इसको बताया कि नहीं, वो डिपेंड करता है क्योंकि सब
Okay.
सेट प्लेस मेरे साथ है।
There's a rough spot here.
अरे
Yeah,
हाँ
there we go.
फक, ये भी तो प्रॉब्लम है, तू ही नहीं खेल रहा।
We'll spot him out.
सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम ही तो ये है।
God's reign. I kind of would like them to maybe have clustered up a little bit together.
I don't think they will
Considering
play in
the,
set
the
place, like
weaponry
set place पे
हाँ
खेलेंगे भी तो
again, they played a bit of a
ऑपर को लेंगे। I
defaultish
don't think वो
angles
लेंगे
and
वो
just going to
उसमें।
be going
क्योंकि
for
इतना टाइम ही
some
नहीं था उनके पास
defensive
उसको
here.
बताने का सब कुछ।
For NIP though,
साइबर
rifles
की
about for
आवाज
every one of
कम
the
कर
players.
Aryan,
There's
yes.
no real need to go for a hunt here. Just hold on to your rifles, exit safely. Whichever way they head towards, it's just one CT
लो भाई
lying
कर।
in wait and USP.
Nice shot by Baxter.
Nice flash to find Yam. Good exits.
I think
Rather
Finn को
good.
थोड़ा aggressive खेलना चाहिए एक ही
खेलना ही
तरफ
पड़ेगा, वही बोल रहा हूँ।
नहीं तो वो बार-बार
NIP
एक ही
gonna
तरफ
make it
कांटेक्ट कर
very
सकते हैं
clean and easy. Again,
इसलिए मैंने
it
तुझसे
won't
पूछा
be
डिफेंस में जो सेट प्लेस है थोड़े बहुत तो करने ही
hop
पड़ेंगे
that.
जीआर को।
या तो
Nice little spray from Rez.
ऑपर को
Yeah,
ए
if
पे
you want to hop
बिठा
that
देखते हैं क्या होता
the
है
copium or
बस
hopium,
एनआईपी को
it
इतनी
is
ज्यादा
the
रिस्पेक्ट नहीं दे
side, it is
सकते।
Anubis. And for God's Reign,
या
if it gets to like
रेस्पेक्ट नहीं
4
देना
rounds,
चाहिए इनको
maybe they could be feeling happy. But so far, apart from the third round, Nip looking very, very clean indeed. And also Rez hitting some
नहीं भाई
great shots. And that's
ऐसा
the thing
नहीं
with
होता
Rez.
है
When he's looking good,
just
my God, does he look
trust them
so bloody
trust
good.
the
But
new substitute
hopefully
he's
this
playing
entire
first time with this
rebuild they're
team
having with
give him some
Max and
time
Wrinkle, that could be the renaissance, so to speak, for Rez.
हेलो अंकल, हाउ
Hopefully
यू?
we can see what he is capable of, or what we know he can be capable of. Full eco though, so for God's Reign, the gun's going to be coming out. Voom with the AWP.
अगर
जॉर्डन
मैं
से
खेलूंगा
जॉर्डन से
140
कितना
पिंग
पिंग
में
आ रहा है
तो
उन्हें?
Of Revan,
और
who
दिक्कत होगी
unfortunately
इनको हाँ
couldn't make it
कितना
जॉर्डन से
पिंग
इनको
आ रहा है?
आएगा 60
for the event.
और सामने वालों को?
सामने
Now
वालों को
looking
आ रहा होगा
into free kits.
20 से 30
Multitude of utility to work with. And the op for Voom, and where is he going to be floating this?
Running out towards A along with Finn.
But why did you guys choose Jordan instead of Serbia या ऐसी कोई जगह?
However, people are grouping out towards the
वीजास
long
नहीं मिल रहे थे टाइम लग रहा था
सर्बिया का तो इजी वीजा है, वीजा ही नहीं है, इंडियंस को वीजा ही नहीं चाहिए 30 दिन के लिए।
यूरोप है ना टाइम लग रहा था एक महीना टाइम लगता है
सर्बिया के लिए वीजा ही नहीं चाहिए, छुट्टिए
नहीं सर्बिया भी लगता है वीजा।
नहीं लगता। अरे भाई मैं गया हूँ यार।
पता नहीं अभी चेंज हो गया होगा, लेकिन नहीं हुआ सर्बिया का।
It's going to be a quick clear and also the round mostly, and if Godsrain try to fight this out, they might just lose the weapons that they just got.
Yeah, they absolutely need to save this, especially the op in the hands of Voom.
contact place कर रहे हो like they know that
switching it up.
Godsrain is not playing for the info, Godsrain not taking the map confirm.
Exactly, सिर्फ सीधा डायरेक्ट एग्जीक्यूट कर रहा है।
Kill there.
Execute नहीं pop contact कर रहे हैं
So where
हाँ वही कॉन्टैक्ट प्लेस जो हम बोलते हैं।
these are quick rounds coming in from Nip. Alex even finding Yum, and that's the op taken away. And now, considering the money
CSGO भाई
is
बाबू हो गए
pretty
बाबू
solid for NIP, they could start going in for the hunt here. Alex, ball to go to them out. Wrinkle just finds Finn. One player remaining, all on Pavi. That's about it for God's Reign.
Deep on,
NIP
okay.
making it look super
Aryan,
clean, and the
Vibhor.
money is flourishing as well for the Ninjas.
भाई
Exis is chilling
Exis
there
तो
in the
भाई
back,
full
having
chill
his good
कर रहे
old
भाई
time. I don't think he really has to talk much right now.
पीछे कौन खड़ा है भाई? ये
Godsrain
बावी
trying
के?
to do the best in what
I
they've
think कोई
gotten here
admin
in
होगा
Anubis. It's one of their best maps, and
अबे कोच होगा।
it's actually Nip making the
कोच ऐसा
decision
थोड़ी
of
दिखता
picking
है
Anubis, and it
नहीं
seems
मैंने
like
देखा नहीं, लेकिन
there are
कोच होगा।
fewer plays on Anubis. They want to make it more. Put a couple of success on their card on Anubis as well. A nice setup of a boost. Nice read on that. Bhavi is out. Yum does still have the op. It is an eco round. And look at them. They're still taking
कौन
their
है?
time. Ninjas are not making any mistakes. They've been methodical, irrespective that they have to fight a full buy or it's going to be an eco. They made sure that it's them always having control. Do not want to give away an R2B2 round that happened in the third one.
Yeah, and they're not really. It's nothing too convoluted either.
Yeah.
Right? Just a
Vim bhai,
grouping
lage
up together,
bade.
pack team mentality. They knew there was an off saved.
Bullet, I don't know, man.
Probably going to be in pistols, so just
Nathan,
up to its mid.
Dominic.
Nice open find onto Harvey by Wrinkle, and that should be it here for God's Reign.
ये कहाँ पे है ऐसा एक boot camp
Easy found
Yeah, bro.
fired up.
मुंबई
Yeah, bro.
And there you have it. And you can clearly see, like, you know,
Mumbai
for
मेरी
the side
जान
of NIP, they're not really giving too much respect either. We saw this on in the pistol round as well, just barreling up towards Temple, from towards CT spawn, beach, and wrapping towards B. Displaying a little bit of confidence, right? Not overthinking things. And yeah, it is kind of unfortunate for the side of God's Reign. You know,
Wimp,
you're
Revan.
making it, having to go for a stand-in for the very last second, especially when a stand-in is your
Thank you,
primary
Everdex.
offer. It's never going to be
Yeah.
easy. And also for Voom, someone I won't lie, I don't know much about, in all honesty.
Vim,
But yeah, for
passport.
NIP, seem to be in very comfortable position here. Cruise control. Some might even
स्मार्ट
call
है
it.
ना भाई
Both
हमारे
players
स्मार्ट.
even over 10k.
चलो भाई 6-1 हो गया. अब कमबैक चाहिए.
money.
बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट राउंड है भाई.
The stair smoke coming up, so could be a dark push
ऑपर
perhaps
को थोड़ा
from
प्लेस
CT's.
के लिए जाना पड़ेगा.
हाँ इतना सेफ नहीं कर सकता वो.
Flashbang, one blind
ओ
anyway.
भाई नसीब
However,
शॉट मिस
Wrinkle
किया रिंकल ने.
with a miss.
नसीब
They're not
शॉट
really
मिस
gonna
किया.
push on ahead.
भाई
with
वो
this
रेस
मिड.
इतना
drop,
फ्रीली
but
कैसे
because
वो
वॉक
मिड.
कर सकते
हाँ
हैं?
वो मिड इतना
towards
इजीली कैसे
mid.
वॉक इन कर लो. मिड
Rez
क्यों
taking
छोड़ के खेल
advantage
रहे हैं
of
पूरा.
it. Big
ये देख
deal, and he's gonna be found
भाई ये
out.
मिड इतना
Harvey
इतना इजीली क्यों दे
falls
रहे हैं.
just to one defender towards A. Rez is gonna be
ऑपर को
patrolling
खेलना
towards
चाहिए
mid.
यार मिड पे.
Oh, this is so
लाइक बी पे
uncomfortable
तो
here
वो
for Finn.
ब्लॉक ऑफ हो
Just
जाएगा.
to
बी
one
पे
Thank you,
kill,
खेलना
and
Bullet.
चाहिए
now
उसको.
he has to debate. Does he just stick around towards the A side? Does he fall back towards CT? That's not it. That's not it, Fardo.
गलतियां कर रहे हैं.
You can't do
क्या
that.
करना है.
You can't do that. This is a nation. Face it.
क्या. कॉपी कर लिंक.
Ninjas are still waiting. Yum,
नाइस
nice find on
रिफ्रैग.
Rez. That should give them the idea of where the op is at and might switch their gears to move in another direction.
Yeah,
आई
they,
थिंक
they
यू
are
मार
taking
सकता है क्योंकि
quite a
उसने
bit of
ऑपर ने एंगल
time.
छोड़ दिया मिड का.
And we still have
एडमिन
Dark
प्लीज
CT
ऑडियंस को
waiting
अपडेट
for
करते रहो
B
क्या
here.
हुआ है.
Oh, that's such a huge find. So
नहीं
patient
भाई एक
here
तो
from
मिड
CT,
इतना
but
इजीली
now
क्यों
they
दे
know.
रहे हैं.
They know where the op is.
फिर लिंक कॉपी किया.
They know they've taken down the A
अब ऐप
anchor.
ओपनर पे जा.
The nade comes in a second too late. Wrinkle finds R2B2,
Yeah,
and yeah,
I-
that should be the call for the save here from Boom. NIP being very, very patient, very methodical,
आई फील
and
रिग्रेट.
you can see some of the individual tendencies from
गिल्टी फील हो रहा है
God's
मेरे को.
Not great.
होना चाहिए.
Good to see that.
So now it's going to be the Ninjas getting their 7 on board. A dominant T start with them here on Anubis, and they're making sure that the map that they picked is going to work. But Yum, tough for him to save the op. He's expecting the push coming in from the other end, but all the players are ganging up right behind him. By the time he turned around, that's going to be the op being lost. God's reign will have a chance here if they would want to fancy a buy. They do have enough.
बाविश ऐसा मिड नहीं
Maybe
खेलता. लाइक आई थिंक
lesser utils.
वो
Maybe just
नहीं
one
बुला
single
रहा
tip
है
because I did see Yum
Yum
sitting
को
at
because
7,000 in cash.
And it's like even the round we did see the stair smoke coming in, so I thought it would be probably a push coming in from top, maybe a simultaneous push coming
Exit
from
boot
A main,
camp.
trying to make things a
Nishad,
little
yeah.
comfortable for NIP, but they
जैसे
immediately
चल ही
once
रहा है
the
भाई.
shot was fired off by Wrinkle, they
गुरदीप
pulled the
गिर गया
abort
नीचे.
button, and because mid was just relinquished there, Rez just able to walk on up. They knew there was aggression towards top. They knew it's probably
अरे
gonna be
भाई.
one player towards mid, just giving so much space to work with. As Maxer just waiting patiently finds both you.
नहीं हटा नहीं
Sorry,
सकता.
finds both the players pushing out towards A mains.
हाँ समझ गया.
This is just Bobby left and caught out in the open. A very
किधर?
comfortable win here from NIP,
कल.
8-1. And yeah, look, the CD side's hard enough, but you can't just play on the sides. You just can't play so
अंकल
great
नहीं मिल सकते.
passively
हाथ टूटा हुआ है अभी.
and give
Only
all the
rest.
space for NIP to work with. You need to be a
Pranav,
little
Dominic.
bit disruptive, like a tiny bit disruptive.
रेवन जब तू
and
खेलता था तब हिंदी में
not
कॉम्स करते थे
play
इंग्लिश में.
so defaulty, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to play super default in the CD side, any
मेरे को push
थोड़ा आराम से ना
any
भाई.
team
वॉच पार्टी कर रहा हूँ थोड़ा
2-5
आराम
team
से.
from A, we're just going to run over you.
उधर बात करो
It's
ना
never
जाके
gonna
कोने
be
में.
easy, so wouldn't want to see a little bit
Reven?
of switch up so
मेरे
far,
को
but
पूछा?
haven't really seen much.
हाँ जब तुम खेलते थे तो
It's
हिंदी
been
कॉम्स करते थे
very,
इंग्लिश.
very
हिंदी कॉम्स
standard
करते थे बट जब कोच आया
tepid
हम लोग
CT side here
इंग्लिश
from God's
कॉम्स
Reign.
पे
Again, it is their map pick,
थोड़ा
so
ट्रांसफर हुए
expecting a
बट
little bit more.
लाइक
They're inclining a little
फिर हम लोग ने
too
ये किया
much
कि
towards mid. They're getting that double
हिंदी
stack
कॉम्स
in
पे
rather
ज्यादा
than
फोकस करने लगे
maybe put
क्योंकि
down one
ऑल ऑफ अ
anchor.
सडन
They're
इंग्लिश
keeping
कॉम्स नहीं
one
कर
anchor
सकते इतना
towards A, but
अचानक
along with him maybe an offer sometimes
क्योंकि
switching
कॉम्स
things up.
कॉम्स
It
मिस आउट
seems
हो रहा
like
था
they're running their mid a little
Okay.
heavy,
तो
and Ninjas are just
डजंट
taking
मैटर कि हम लोग
control of that. And
हिंदी
in case
like
there's
इंग्लिश
no
करें कि
action
नहीं
coming in
क्योंकि
from either at B or A, they're
all
just
it
quickly
matters कि
taking
हम लोग का
control.
कॉम्स प्रॉपर्ली
Chance
और
being missed here.
if it
Wrinkle,
depends on coach
not
coach
the
तो
ordinary that we
like
see from him, but a
he will
nice
teach
small
after
attempt
the
to
game,
slow the
no?
forces coming through. Otherwise, they would have
और अगर
taken
उसको
dark
कुछ
control a little
बोलना हो
tricky.
तो
But
पॉज
Bhabhi,
लेके वो अपना बोल देता है तो we
fancying
will
his
we play
odds.
our game.
That's the
समझा.
only damage that he'll be able to do for now. Taking
Ah,
क्या
that
कर
down
रहे हैं
super low.
भाई.
Wrinkle might have missed an opportunity at dark, but not at A.
फिन
He
को या
just
तो
clears
इंस्टेंट
both.
स्विंग करना चाहिए उसके मरने के बाद या तो
this
करना ही नहीं
is
चाहिए.
honestly a little rough to watch from God's Reign. They're really
Proper play.
struggling
कर
on
सकता
these
था वो
aggro
इंस्टेंस
plays, and
स्विंग
just
क्योंकि
contact,
उसका शॉट
walkouts,
यूज लाइक
trades are there, and,
एक
and
shot
I
करने
love how
के बाद
Wrinkle
एक
just
second
like
का buffer
free
time
flowing
होता
with the AW.
तो भाई तू
Five
बोला
seconds.
इंस्टेंट स्विंग करना चाहिए था
Around,
ट्रेड के लिए.
feeling super comfortable, and
Instant.
you allow someone like him to just
One
run
by one
around
नहीं.
and take fights. It's not going to be easy. It's complete
दिलजीत
shutdown
भाई
from NIP.
मजाक क्यों कर रहे हो यार आप मेरे साथ?
Final second is looking rough, Alex. Even if it's a trade, it doesn't matter. Like the
नहीं,
money's
मैं
out of
होता तो
control,
थोड़ा
man.
और
Master and Blue
कंफर्टेबल
Phoenix would then have
खेलते ये लोग.
15k at the end of this round. Everyone
Obviously.
over
खेलते ये लोग.
10k. Make
I
that
think
Alex
नहीं
as
वो
well.
obvious है.
So they can just go for this hunt. And Pavi just trying desperately to keep at least one gun in play. Rez will
Of course now
decapitate
NIP
him,
won't give them
clotheslines him with the
respect, bro.
AK-47, and NIP absolutely ruthless. For God's Reign, max loss bonus, but it's not ideal. But when you're 9-1 down, like what do you go
Yeah,
for?
yeah,
Like do
Josie.
you go for a bit of a light buy and try and save for the final round so you have a full-fledged buy? I don't know. Looking at this buy though, that's not great. I just looking at his buy, you know, things aren't good in the
अभी
God's
वर्ल्ड की
Reign.
बेस्ट टीम
Bobby's
कौन सी
gone
चल
for
रही
a
है सीएस
full
में?
A1 investment. He's got 0 money left, and everyone else has gone for a bit of a hop buy.
रेवन.
They're so disjointed right now,
बेस्ट टीम कौन सी चल रही है सीएस की?
and he's going to be taken down as well.
Best team in
The
the world
A1,
is
the
right
assault
now.
rifle will fall. Flash is so good.
Navi.
R2B2 will be found out, and that should be yet another
नावी
round
तो
here.
नहीं है, फेज है शायद.
4 versus 3, Finn.
फेज भी शेकी है, अभी बहुत शेकी है फेज.
According to rankings, Fizz second Navi, third Vitality, fourth Spirit, fifth Mouse.
Manhandling.
बट वही है ना, रैंकिंग्स एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. आज देखा फेज का गेम?
नहीं.
आशाली से हार गए ना 2-0 आईएम में.
टीम रोल हो रही है भाई अपनी टीम. क्या चल रहा है?
$100. I'm not sure why he just went for that solo buy.
Yeah.
गाली कैसे दे रहा है बे तू? मेरे चैनल पे आके मुझे मॉडरेटर से हटा दूंगा तमीज पे.
Last round.
क्या हो रहा है भाई? किसने गाली दी थी?
यस कुमार सिंह बोल के कोई तो
This
है.
is what we were talking about.
चलो भाई फाइनली जाके फाइट
the
अपने
new
आप उठाई है.
version that we are looking at them, and Godchain never had a
Arman नहीं
chance
इसके
to
पास. Without Arman आप उठाया.
even
हार्ड में
a
क्या
single duel
armor?
with them, maybe a practice scrim over
First
there.
राउंड कितना था
However, it
तुम्हारा?
is tough for them to
नेट
break this
कॉम्बो
down. But
नाइस.
looks like Kobe being placed. Finn finds a legs. Maybe a double nade coming down, and they found that opening. Nice for now. But Trinkle, as you said, he's been floating around, and look at him, along with his teammate moving up.
वॉक इन देख रहे हैं ना ये लोग.
Maybe an opportunity. Maxter and Trinkle tagging together. This is the show we were talking
Bye,
about.
nice
Trinkle and
flick,
Maxter.
yeah.
the
Oh
players we
भाई
were
नाइस
always
फ्लिक.
looking forward to what they
Fuck,
can do.
nice
It's gonna be
fucking
Rinky
shot,
finding
yeah.
one on site. Fountain being cleared. There's going to be one at Akon and another
Fuck
towards
भाई
him.
नाइस
It's
शॉट.
not going to be easy. But in the meantime, Blue Phoenix, he finds one as
Oi.
he's moving towards mid and make it
Nahi,
another.
bro,
That's going to be
nahi.
up.
You can't
Alright.
miss those. You can't miss those.
Collateral kill
You
as
just
well.
can't
but yeah,
miss those.
R2B2. Very
ये
far
उसको
away from all
मारा
the
उसने. I
action.
think डोर के थ्रू उसको लगा.
And a
बच गया.
dominant, extremely dominant T side coming in from NIP. And we did say if there was going to be a bit of an upset, it had to be on the Godfrey map pick, but yeah, there you have it. 11-1, just steamrolling.
बड़ा छोटा बूट कैंप है नाइपी का. What the fuck?
Aside of God's Reign. I mean, there is a caveat, or we have to paint the full picture that
I think वो
obviously
gaming room है.
for God's Reign, you know, they don't have their fifth. I believe this is their first game they're playing with Hume as a stand-in.
यूम किधर से खेल रहा है? अपने घर से?
हाँ.
Fired up's the only one who's talking a little bit, but yeah, the body language not looking so great for God's Reign.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean,
Thank you Vishal.
not too surprised there. For NIP though, yeah.
यूम कौन है by the way? I mean where did they pick him up from? पूछना please रेवन से. बताओ.
Wrinkle just feeling so
यूम
comfortable
है
with the AWP,
नेदरलैंड
like this is
से
a player that you
और
want
वो
to really
ग्रेक के लिए खेलता है.
गैंग ग्रेक नहीं गैंग. बेल्जियम का एक बहुत बड़ा फुटबॉल क्लब है. वो उसकी स्पोर्ट हो गया गैंग.
रुक भाई देखने दे भाई.
अरे मुझे पता है भाई. मुझे बता रहा तू पूछ रही है. फुटबॉल फैन हूँ मैं. गैंग सारी टीमें जानता हूँ मैं. बेल्जियम प्रो लीग खेलती है वो टीम गैंग.
हाँ तो गैंग
और
होगी फिर.
हाँ
भाई को पता है.
उनका ई स्पोर्ट और है गैंग करके. गैंग की स्पोर्ट्स और उसका प्लेयर है. आगे बता. अब उसको ढूंढा कैसे ये बता.
उसको कोच ले लाया.
ओके.
Rez with 3.
Fuck भाई.
Just putting the players down. That's going to
ट्रेड
be
गेम बहुत
also
ऑफ
being
दिख रहा है जी
dropped.
यार का. बहुत ऑफ.
Maxter fighting his own duel out at B. Gets cleared after fired up, but he's the last player standing. Nobody else from God's Reign.
मैं नहीं खेल रहा हूँ because
1v4 is what he needs to work with. Wrinkle with the duel is going to annoy
क्या ही
the
बोलूं,
hell out of
passport
him.
issue था इसलिए
And
नहीं जा
along with
पाया
that, more
जॉर्डन और इधर
players
से मेरे को
moving in
इंडिया
from
से
Temple
140
as well as
130
from
पे
Long.
जाता है.
Fired up needs to win this duel as fast as possible. That doesn't happen. Ninjas get to 12. That's going to be map point already here to start things off. God's Reign on the pick here, not finding what they wanted.
तबे
The
आपको
Ninjas
सर्बिया में
not
क्या
working
लगा
out for them.
एम
They've
इशू
had
ज्यादा है
100%
ब्रो
victory,
एम
yes,
इशू तो है ही
but this
नहीं
is a whole different squad.
हम जब
this
सर्बिया
time.
में थे हमने
Ninjas in pajamas,
150 में से
as you said, a
130
new
स्क्रिम
version
जीते
of
होंगे
them. They've
और
been
हमारा
looking
हम सिर्फ एक
solid.
ही ऑफिशियल मैच
We
खेल पाए थे
wanted to see
लॉलीपॉप
Wrinkle
2K के
in
सामने और
action.
हम
Max
13
was
7
in
जीत रहे थे
action.
फिर 16 13 हार
Alex
गए
and
क्योंकि लड़ाई
Rez
हो गई थी हमारी
feeling
टीम
good with
में
this roster, and also Blue Phoenix who've
बट
been
पॉइंट
playing
ये
with
था
them.
कि जब हम कूचर
They have
मेर
one more
इन
round.
वेगा स्क्वाड और इनके सामने
Had
स्क्रिम्स
to
कर रहे
force
थे तो
because
उन्होंने
this is going to be
लिटरली
the last round. Couple of
एंजल
seconds.
ने लिखा था
Macton in play.
इन्फर्नो मैप हम कर रहे थे मुझे आज भी
Once
याद है
again,
एंजल लिखता है यू गाइस हैव
stay at
सच अ
mid.
गुड एम
It's also like
you
the,
guys
the
just
thing
need to
with
work
Ninjas
on
is
your
like there are very few teams
teamwork
in international
इंडिविजुअली
tournaments who
एम
actually
पे
go for it.
इतना
Ninjas
मारा
go
था
for
हमने
this
लोगों को
map big
इतना
time.
मारा था हमने
Maybe Cloud9 comes to
भूत
play,
बना दिया था
who
हमने
are
अच्छी
actually
अच्छी
really
टीमों
good
का
at that map. Apart from that,
ऑफ
it's
एम
so risky
ट्रेड्स
because
बस
of
हमारा
how
एक ही चीज पे ऑफ थे हम
because
लोग वो था कि जो
you
टाइमिंग्स
imagine
होती है ना
when
कब
you're starting to see this,
रीग्रेस
like you
करना
pick a
होता
map,
है
your opponent's going to be
कब
picking the C
एग्जीक्यूट
side,
करना होता है
and
उस
if
पे
you
हम
don't
लोग
get
ऑफ
off to a
थे
good start, right?
पर
If you
उसके
don't
बाद
do
फिर
it
सर्बिया से
consistently,
इंडिया में
right,
आने
you
का था
start building economy,
मतलब
and that's
अनबीटेबल हो गए थे
how
मतलब हमें कोई हरा ही नहीं पा रहा था क्योंकि इतना ज्यादा हम
I don't
सीख
say
के आ
that's
गए
the
थे
only
हमारे लिए तो
reason. I
नॉर्मल हो
think
गया था
obviously they're being very
कि क्या बताऊं
comprehensively outplayed here by NIP. They got
ओ नहीं
some
भाई ये
shots coming
सानिया अभी भी भाई
in, and
क्राइम
Alex
किया नहीं हो
will
क्राइम कर
finish it
दूंगा
off.
तुझे मार के
And that is going to
फालतू
be a
बातें कर रहे
very,
चैट में आके
very, very convincing, the most convincing win we've seen here thus far at the Sky Esports Masters 2024. Exist just looking at his
13-1 थोड़ा
watch
ज्यादा
and
ही
being like,
फास्ट
alright
खत्म
guys,
हो
that
गया
might
बट
have
कोई
been the
ना
fastest game
टेंशन
we've
मत
ever
है
had here so far today. A
कोई ना
speed run from the end, from the side of Ninjas in Pajamas, and
पीछे
looking
से
good.
कौन खड़ा है
You gotta
लेजेंड
remember as well for them,
देखा
they didn't
मैंने
have a proper fifth as well either, right? Wrinkle got picked in, while Blue
The
Phoenix has
legend.
been playing for them
भाई बहुत तेज
for the
भूख
past
लगी
few
है
games, you know, as a
मेरे को
standard,
5 मिनट तो
they
खा
have
के
looked pretty
इतना
good.
गू
So
तो खा ही
it's
लिया
good to
पेट
see
नहीं भरा
that, you
तेरा
know, they haven't stumbled yet. They made it super, super easy for themselves, and looking like, you know, just one map away from punching in their tickets to playing against the other winner of the group, which is going to be
नहीं भाई कुछ
Bedboom.
ये नहीं बोला था
Bedboom. Yeah, I think that should be exciting.
Yeah, it is going to be. I think this form of Ninjas in Pajamas
Vivek
is something
Sharma.
that we wanted
Maybe,
to look
maybe
forward
not.
to. A lot of people as well, their fans looking forward to. And even, as I said, when I spoke to Maxter, he's like, I think it's time to get our Ninjas back in form, what everybody remembers. And maybe, imagine, just 2014
Yo guys,
to
break time.
2024,
Let's wait
10
for the
years
second
down the line,
map.
it
Break
happens
time,
this
break time,
with
break
Sky
time.
Sports Masters. It's going to be great for the Ninjas in Pajamas. But yeah, on the other end, looking at God's Reign, we did think this is going to be a similar result out there because not much
Your
that
views
they
on
were
DM's
able to do out of the
statement, medal
Asian
can't
circuit. So
win.
it is going to be a
Right,
tough
that's his
run
opinion.
for
You
them to
should
fight with
respect his
a
opinion.
Swedish team like this, especially with Wrinkle, who's I think one
BRB.
of the most debated topic, not just here but everywhere around the world at this point, because I think that pick has made Ninjas in Pajamas to where they want to be in the future.
Yeah, in the future for sure. And for the side of God's Reign, again, like it's it's really easy to just crap on them saying like, oh,
Yeah.
they got destroyed. And yes, they did get destroyed, but it's also like telling, when most of the competition due to ping or whatever has to be in the subcontinent in South Asia, and you only get to play against your local opposition. And
Correct.
the ramp up, it's so different against playing like a team of NIP that it was going to be a hard ask anyway. Now, can they bring it back on map number 2? We'll find out after this quick break.
everybody, welcome to Sky Talks. Today we have a player with us that we are happy to talk about because he's going to be bringing in a lot more insights from the international region. It's going to be Maxter, who's going to be playing for NIP in our Sky Esports Masters 2024. Hey Maxter, how are you doing?
I'm really good actually. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. Thank you so much for asking. But before we start things off, right, I want the traditions out. I want you to quickly introduce yourself, who, where, and who you play for.
My name is Max Johnson, also known as Maxter in the esports scene, and I'm from Sweden, and I'm playing for the legendary organization Ninja Simchalas.
Happy to see you and talk to you. Now, I want to ask you, right? We've seen a lot of tournaments going around, but when you heard there's a Sky Sports Masters and when you guys got the invite, it's going to be a $350,000 tournament. What was the reaction from your end and your team's end?
I mean, when they got the invite, I wasn't a part of the team yet, so I didn't really get their reaction. The second that I got the call that I'm gonna play, I was obviously really happy. I mean, it's a big tournament, and we love to attend all of the big tournaments. So
Awesome.
we really appreciate the invite, and we're happy to play.
I think we are more than happy to have you here because we wanted to see all these international teams and that too, NIP, and we've seen a lot of people here in India also being fans of NIP and that you're going to be playing. I'll come to that question where you mentioned, right, you came to the roster now, but before that, what do you think the chances are of your team over the other teams who are also invited and
मेरे को
qualified?
लगता
How do you
है
think that fares?
I mean,
आज
we are
जीतेगी
a really new
आर्सेनल
team, right?
और सिटी.
We won't have as much
मुझे ऐसा लगता
time
है.
as the other teams to
I
practice
personally
and
think.
prepare ourselves to the tournament, and that's how it is, building a new roster.
एंटिटी ओपी थी. हाँ, हम एंटिटी में डोमिनेट करते हैं ब्रो. एंटिटी में तो हमने पूरा डोमिनेशन एरा था हमारा. डोमिनेट कर रखा था हमने पूरा सीएस का सीन.
Everyone is hyped, everyone really wants to play, wants to
अभिषेक
win,
मैं जाता
and,
रहता
I
हूँ
mean, there is no, you can't anti-stress us, right, from the other team's perspective, so they don't know what they're gonna face, they don't know how we're gonna play, and I mean, that could be good for us, but also the negative thing is that we are a new team, so we hadn't had as much time and as much practice together.
आप तो मेरे दुश्मन हो आज के लिए. अबे नहीं, मैं भी रियल मैड्रिड का फैन हूँ. ऐसा नहीं है, सिटी का भी हूँ. बट सिटी की फॉर्म देख के और मैड्रिड की फॉर्म देख के मुझे कहने का लगता है विन भी नहीं बोलूंगा सिटी टू बी ऑनेस्ट. है ड्रॉ लग रहा है. 1-1 वाला गेम है या तो 2-2 वाला गेम है, बट विन बहुत मुश्किल है बोलना. टू बी ऑनेस्ट, आर्सेनल वाला मेन म्यूनिख तो आर्सेनल विन बोलूंगा. 2-1 बोलूंगा. 2-1 आर्सेनल 100% विन. 100%. साका खेल रहा है. साका इंजर्ड था ना भी रिसेंट. देखते हैं.
For me was pretty good, I think. I mean, coming from like a younger age.
क्या लगता है रेवन सेकंड मैप पे क्या होगा?
Like it's a new game, so everyone is
नहीं, लाइनअप नहीं आया है. साका खेल रहा है. साका खेल रहा है.
रियल में तो खाना खा रहा है अभी भी.
रियल मैड्रिड कोटोइस नहीं खेल रहा. एल्बा नहीं खेल रहा. डेविड एल्बा. सिटी के अंदर एक्के, काइल वॉकर. हाँ, मतलब मोस्टली प्लेइंग 10 सब खेल रहे हैं. मुश्किल है. आर्सेनल तो 100% जीतेगी. सिटी रियल could be a draw. I feel like it's a draw. I think साका फर्स्ट नहीं खेलेगा. खेलेगा भाई. उसको 100% खिलाएंगे फर्स्ट लेग. क्यों नहीं खिलाएंगे?
From this discussion, when did you start playing CS? Where did it all start from for you?
मेरे को फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता ना. मैं जो मेरे को पसंद है उनको सपोर्ट करता हूँ.
You're still young at 19.
Yeah, but when I was a kid then, I guess. I have an older brother who has been playing. He played 1.6 back then. I mean, I wanted to watch my brother, and he was playing with all of his friends and so on. And I saw that they had a lot of fun. I was sitting next to him, watching him all the time. I could sit there for hours and just watch him play. And at one point, I got an own computer. Then it was CS:GO that I played. But I started playing, and I had a lot of fun with friends, and I developed pretty fast, I guess. Started playing with his friends, and then I started playing some Face It, Swedish Pro League, and then it all started, right?
जो भी होगा. क्या एड्स है भाई.
Changing, but one thing remains the same: victories with 1xbet.
कुछ भी एड्स है. AMD, the best. Abhishek, yeah, man, a lot.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sky Esports Masters, powered by AMD. My name is Bleh. Joining me, as always, is going to be Lucifer. That was basically a smackening laid down by NIP
Take
on
photo.
God's Reign. You know, of course, there's the entire conversation to be had that God's Reign, they have the standard situation there. Unfortunately, Revan couldn't make it. But I won't lie, it felt very disappointing, very tepid of a CT side.
True.
I never really saw them, try anything aggressive or anything properly coordinated coming on the CT side, where it felt like NIP were just getting away with murder every single time.
Yeah, and we spoke about this right before we came back in to this segment of trying to figure out maybe if there was a chance. Is that the only push that they were trying to do on the CT side was just A at all times, and that was easily being read out. And one time that R2B2 that we right now see in front of screens, that was the only round. And after that, every time Ninjas made sure they had somebody as a guard kept either down at mid or towards B long, making sure that that flank doesn't happen, that backstabbing situation never comes into play. And I think that's where Godzin, once they kind of lost that positioning or thought that they could never go for a backstab, they completely stopped doing it. Mid, we spoke about it, they had two players down at mid. We never saw an aggro play coming down at mid. Rarely was it contested. I think Bhavi once tried his approach through window, but did not find a kill also as well.
Yeah, and like plays like that from Pride, just walking through the smoke, like trying to catch a timing. Not something you usually get away with, and I think they were getting punished
Akash
for that
Kal.
time and time again. I take a look at his A hit, for example. The number of times that the A defenders who were trying to be a little aggressive were just getting picked apart by Wrinkle, by Maxter. Just a bit of a nightmare for the side of God's Reign, but also, yeah, just to add on to what we touched upon earlier, the fact that, you know, they were so like for example, when you're playing mid, just giving up the complete control towards mid, not something which you can afford to do. Where NIP didn't have to expend any resources, just coming into its mid. You could see Rez just waltzing in, destroying everyone. And listen, when Alex has a KD of 3.2,
I mean, 2
16
minutes.
kills, you know
Okay.
that it was a pretty easy.
Let's go, guys.
climb
Let's hope for the
NIP.
best the second map.
Heading to the Ancient, though, it is a map for NIP, and let's be real, you know, it's going to be almost an impossible ask for God's Reign to take us to
I'm
Nuke,
kind of time
but,
to lagega, bro.
if you're to switch it up, if I were to ask you, like, you know, you're the coach right now, you got to talk to the side of God's Reign. What do you tell them here?
I think we spoke about this in terms of what they could do better. I think talking, right? We saw a lot of communication just coming out from either one of the players after a single round.
Thank you, man.
It felt like they were already long lost, or
yes,
individually felt
Raccoon
a little
OP.
kind of
Team के starting में
they
जाओ
were
सब
trying
कुछ
to be
बताया
safe,
मैंने.
to be honest. At certain points, we were like, let them come to us. We'll try to fight it out. Ninjas were like, we're ready for it. And at positions they were taking so much control, they were forcing the side of God.
या तो Sangman share I think video डाल देगा. What happened?
Is going to be first making sure that they talk to each other, set up a play, and try to bring it to fruition. If that happens,
yes.
then maybe they start pushing further.
आएगा Revan. CYBORG?
Otherwise, I think this is going to just cascade.
अगर ये मैच GR हारती है, तो Revan का अगर spot होता है पासपोर्ट का तो हो जाएगा.
नहीं होगा ना शॉट.
अच्छा नहीं होगा अभी बीच में.
नहीं.
No guys.
बैक टू बैक है ना मैचेस, मतलब अभी 14 तक है ना मैचेस.
Okay.
So the individuals weren't able to get much. They weren't able to get fired up at all. No pun intended.
Gate tournament में तो एक ही best of 3 और होगा ना, double ले लिया ना.
Double elimination.
What I would personally like to see from God's Reign, especially, I'm assuming they're going to be starting on the CT side over here, would be a little bit more disruptive, right? Like, if you can harken back to the game we saw from Bedboom, for example, you know, just be a little bit in your face, and don't be afraid to take fights. Don't be afraid to, you know, just kind of disrupt what NIP is going to be doing to you. Also, kind of helps to try and get some kills as well, you know, trying to get a blood flowing. What worries me a little bit for God's Reign is because it was such a lopsided battle where the rounds weren't even close, so I didn't feel like even the players had a chance to really kind of warm up into the game. So they need a
अगर
very
ये
good
जीतते हैं
rebound
तो
coming in
बेडबूम के
from
अगेंस्ट रहेगा,
Yeah, and as you mentioned, right,
और
keep
ये अगर
trying
हारते हैं
a
तो
different,
बिग के
even if
अगेंस्ट
it
रहेगा.
fails, try a
बिग के
different
अगेंस्ट
approach,
कल ही
but
रहेगा
don't stop.
मैच.
I think that's
अगर
what
हारते
happened
हैं
in Anubis after they found
Okay.
that one round with R2B2, and after that immediately getting stopped, they decided, okay, I think we need to kind of take a stop. And it was only Finn along with either Hume or somebody else trying to make an approach out of A main, and it
Ancient
was
में
failing at
मचाते
all times, because that
guys.
was the only aggression that Ninjas
Come
could
back.
always see, and they were able to
Okay,
shut
लगे
it
बढ़िया
down.
है.
And I hope this time they kind of keep
Right
making
in
that aggression,
time.
but in different positions at all times. Even if it fails, they might work it. But as we initially spoke about this point, right? This is not a team that has been
Let's go,
fighting
boys.
with
Let's
these
go.
international circuit teams for a long time. They've been they had a
Or
fight with
ever.
an Ocean,
Or ever,
yeah.
actually, yeah.
They
Let's go,
had one
Finn.
with Oceania. They had one
Let's
with
Let's go,
the
Madam.
go.
Let's
Asian
go,
team, but
B2.
that again
Let's
comes
go,
from the Asia and APAC
Bobby.
circuit. Whereas coming into the Europe side of it, or even the North American circuit side of it, they've not had a lot of experience or ever,
पर
as you mentioned.
वो तो
So
वैसे
it's
भी
going to be
कहता
tough
रहता
for
हूँ.
them. They have to kind of take it into mind that it's going to be tough for them, but let's make the best of
Exi
it.
no.
And if they do it,
He's
maybe
in
we end up
Bangalore.
seeing a little more action coming in from God's Reign as we
हो
start
गया
this
हो गया
pistol
start.
round on Ancient.
Faking B.
All right, here we go. Nip.
Info मिल गई यूम को
Around
पूरी.
the world we
It's
go.
mid
A
to
lot of noise being
A.
made towards Jag, but the read
Mid
is
to
on.
A.
Boom spots out Hume rather, spots out a player. It taps away, but Blue Phoenix opening it up. Fired up's going to be taken down, and Hume getting gushed.
Nice shot.
Not sure if it's Boom or Hume,
God.
because on HLTV it is you.
ओहो नहीं भाई. अच्छा ट्रिपल पीक था बट फाइट जीतनी पड़ेंगी ब्रो. फाइट जीतनी
His
पड़ेंगी.
reign of terror continues. NIP
Duos
wasting
जीतो.
no time there. Just a fast play out from B double doors, running out towards mid, and even though God's Reign were aware of where the bomb plant was going to be coming in from, not able to quite stop it. Also, you can just download the 1xBet app and you can use the code 1x Sky Esports to get $130 bonus on your first deposit. Be responsible, boys and girls. In the meantime, full eco here from God's Reign. Time. I like this call. This is what I call every single time when I'm playing. Alright, guys, just gonna rush up mid and Maxter.
Is that an ace?
Could be the first ace.
That's no.
Blue Phoenix.
चुरा लिया.
Oh, you're rat. He steals it away. But money in the bank.
नहीं
4
इसमें हारे तो
kills.
एक और चांस है. Double elimination है.
That's
BO3 है.
$2,400. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty happy with that Maxter. Bit of a smile. But I've been enjoying this. I won't lie. When Maxter got picked up by NIP, I was like, yeah, you know, all right, nothing too exciting for me. But looking at the results they're finding here, it's not this game, but like even against some other teams online, it's been looking very promising. It looks like there seems to be that not just new blood, but like a certain sense of optimism and excitement coming in from this team.
Nice. Bhavish.
Take the fight, nade, sail in. It's a nice opening pick. Mid control being arrested here by the CTs.
बस हम ओवर मत करो. ओवर मत
For
करो.
the time being, just
They should leave
gambling on
mid.
the fact that it is going to be a fight towards mid, but because of the heavy presence from the CTs at mid, NIP
Nice V2.
going to be charging in towards B. Bobby
Nice
will be
shot.
found. R2B2 alone towards the
Nice
side,
Finn.
but his timing for Finn could be
Nice.
big. A bit of a labored spray, but he's going to find him. And now Maxter and
आवाज
Alex
नहीं आया
left in
इनको.
a 2 versus 4. At A bomb
गया.
site, full control from Maxter, but how long can he keep the CTs at bay, especially considering the fact that he only has a
Careful.
Mac 10 to work with?
B2 could be in city
Jingle
already.
bell. Well, I'm enjoying because you guys are there to watch me and support me, but
we did see it
I
in
always
one of the
prefer to
series
play.
earlier yesterday, but I think R2B2 kind of has the read about it. It's making sure that
Nice one,
doesn't
B2.
happen. In the meantime,
No,
the other
no, no,
players
no,
are
no.
already
यार तो
pushed
बोलना
up.
बंद
They
करेगा
have
यार.
control now. R2B2 doesn't. Wait. He tries to
मैं
hard clear
match
the
देख के
corner,
ही बोल
but
रहा हूँ,
before that
stream देख के ही
Maxter
बोल
was
रहा हूँ.
quick.
तो मैं तेरे
But
पीछे
now
हूँ.
Maxter's position is known. But he's worried. You
मेरे सिर में 2 सेकंड बाद हो रहा है.
doesn't yet swing that
Sorry?
triple, but once he swings, he finds. But Finn is quick on that trade, and now Alex
जीत गई
is down
होगी
to
Gods in ये
bare
round क्योंकि
health
इसका तो
at
low
14.
HP है.
If he tries to go for a
But
plant, that could be a quick swing and maybe even a takedown. But they let
Why?
him get that plant, meaning even if Alex goes down, that's going to be extra cash coming in. He does go down, but God's Reign find the first.
Nice. चलो
फालतू में
round
दो बंदे
Good,
मरे यार.
but
B2 को hold करना
almost
चाहिए दो
about
angle. I don't know why he pushed.
lose its way if Max
Exactly.
had found a little more.
यही decision makings जो
We
है.
did see this in Anubis as well, by the way. God's Reign on their first buy, they managed to win it, but after that they weren't able to get a second round on board. So hopefully things are going to be different this time around here on Ancient. A bit expensive considering it was a 4 versus 2 coming in from NIP. Just 2 players surviving. But for NIP, you got to remember like the amount of money being made earlier on, especially Maxter with the 4K on the Mac 10. He's gonna
बात चलाओ ना, मैं
lead up
स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ यार.
Wrinkle for AKs. Again, the heavy mid control being exerted here by the CTs. Nades raining in, so much utility. The smoke's gonna obscure the vision. Boost being attempted here. Maxter, as the smoke starts to dissipate.
Nice fired up.
Time limit on this res. Amongst the smoke, fired up in the meantime finds Blue.
Nice, Bobby.
The boost was spotted out, and Res needs to be careful as Bobby's gonna find him. This heavy aggression towards mid.
Yum ka position unknown hai.
Wrinkle, is he aware? Yum, very close by. Aggression towards ramp as well from the CTs. And Alex and Yum together. They should be aware of the second kill as well.
नहीं भाई,
R2B2. As
जरूरत ही नहीं, क्यों पुश करेंगे?
Fired up now, left alone in a 1v3.
जरूरत नहीं थी वो पुश की, बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं थी. वो बंदा पूरा वॉकवे पे बैठा हुआ छुप के, उसको पूरा इन्फो है कि पीछे जा रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं.
We still have a player, Wrinkle.
Not at all needed, भाई. Not at all needed.
Timing is everything.
सामने वाले को पहले swing करना था रे, पीछे वाले को नहीं.
That was just a great
पीछे वाले
sequence
पहले
of kills
spot
coming
होगा.
in from Alex. Again, 2 huge kills where it looked like God's Reign that they had full control there. NIP to turn it around.
I think they invested a little too much control towards the lane and just got stuck over there after losing
स्कोर लाइन फक अप कर दिया. 13-1 गॉड्रेज दिखा
I
रहे हैं.
don't know, man, what's happening with them. I don't
immediately
know.
force God's Reign
I'm not
to
with
get
them.
to pistol right now. Again fired up with the Zeus, but on the
कोच
other
मौजूद है जॉर्डन में या वो
this
ऑनलाइन
time
बैठा
free
है?
mid control without any
मौजूद तो
contention
है.
of any util. This should give them the idea that there should be an eco round coming through. Donut is where fired up is playing in the cheapest spot. Been getting spam. Did lose 40 on his health.
I think
fired up in the
online
meantime gets cleared off
बैठा
of
हुआ है, I
Donut.
think.
अभी भी no.
Yeah, he's not been having a good time with the Zeus of his. He's been found out. Not Rain to the side. Alright, Wrinkle. Goodbye, you. Not a great Molotov, but should be fine.
Yeah.
Should be okay.
Not gonna hold them. He's been playing amazing, getting some amazing kills, and now Max to seal the deal. That's gonna be a 4 for the Ninjas. God's Reign, that was an eco round. But as of now, Ninjas comfortable in getting their rounds, pushing ahead. Whereas God's Reign, not happy faces, no smiles across, looking completely flustered at this point. I know they want to get around maybe a little more. They also need to understand a little change up in that approach. Mid aggression working out good. They've been finding the kills, but they cannot be repeated multiple times. They're trying to do it again, but this time they layer it different. They just put down utils rather than battle the damage on themselves. But R2B2, that's a quick find from Wrinkle.
Yeah, but it's going to be a fast play coming in towards A here. Wrinkle, the sole player, the sole lurk, so to speak, towards B. And I think NIP, they figured it out. They know the God's Reign is going for this heavy presence towards middle part of the map. You good enough for one. A 3v3 here. Blue Phoenix barely alive. Barely alive and 2 points of health. Piece of shrapnel. He's going to be taken out. Temple. Going to be the point of egress for the CT coming in. Oh no, Finn walks in through the smoke. It's not ideal as Alex picks up fired up as well, and he is aware with the final player.
बहुत strong post plants है NIP के, बहुत strong post plants है. हर बंदा एक दूसरे पे mark कर रहा है.
Drop the orb, but yeah. After this, the retake approach just on top of one flash which they used for Temple was not completely successful, and Finn just trying to push out of the smoke, fired up, did once on Anubis, failed, and now Finn tries to do, and that also doesn't work.
And they had time as well. I'm not sure why they had to go for the just pushing through the smoke.
Yes.
A few seconds. Relying so heavily on catching the timings is not exactly the formula for consistent success.
And Ninjas are wary about it.
Yeah, they're just ready for it. Just like default, you just watch your smokes. Now. Barrage nades towards the bomb site. NIP should be aware.
तेरे को पता है मेरे पास जब भी ऑफ होता है ना मैं हमेशा मतलब बहुत हाइपर एग्रेसिव खेलता हूँ.
मैं भी वही था,
Because,
मैं बहुत
oh,
aggressive
my
होता था
Molotov flashes
CS
raining in
में.
and they are just
Like
getting
I like to float in the
methodically
map. Like
deleted
मेरे को घूमना पसंद है अपने
from
गेम
the
में पे.
cave
Same.
jag position.
तेरा भाई मिट्टू भी भागता था हाथ
Continue
में लेके और
rappelling.
बंदा सिटी वाले को उड़ाता था.
6-1
No scope.
seems
They used to
inevitable.
call me the no scope king.
At this point, they
वो
don't
खोलता
have
भी
to
नहीं
be
था
worried
पता तेरे
about
में.
testing a lot of forces together.
हाँ मैं
Towards the
देखा
side
हूँ एक दो
itself,
I
therefore,
think
as
एक
you
दो
saw,
clips
Max
देखा थे
to
नो स्कोप
position
के.
himself,
I think
finds one. Now
इन्फर्नो
it's up
का
to
था
fire up.
एक क्लच
But
तो
this
देखा
round,
था
there's
शायद
nothing
मैंने.
much to be afraid
Only
of.
no scope.
He's just going to keep the armor
Run
that
and
he
gun hopping
has,
करता था मैं. Run
take
and
the
gun
Gambler
hopping.
to the next round along with the
I
5-7
miss
in
those
hand.
days.
And just know this was an eco round going on hunt
अभी
for
तो
I might be
CS में
back.
ऐसा नहीं होता है शायद से
maybe an
ऑप के
extra
साथ.
bit of
होता है.
cash,
मैं भी
but
recently
they're
खेला
flush
था.
with it. Nothing much to be worried
खेला ना
about.
उनके सामने मैं
Watching
ड्रीम हैक में.
good start
तेरा
again,
क्या रहा?
as we saw.
फिर
I
मैंने मारा
think
ना.
One round,
वो नहीं
that was
होता
the
है
same on
like
Anubis, but after that, as you rightly said, that
ऑप
one
के साथ
we
अगर
did
like
see on Anubis, that one has
suppose
been found
बुलेट
here
लगता है
on
ना बॉडी पे तो
Ancient as well. But from there
वो
on, what
मिस
more?
होता है शॉट.
What changes did they make? That double ramp push was kind of
Dude,
interesting,
I
but
know,
they did
right?
not time it perfectly. They did not set up for it as well.
चलो
Yeah,
भाई
like
वापस सेम
the timing
6-1
was
है.
a little
चलो
off
भाई
because
गॉर्जन
they
कुछ
had
तो
a player
कमबैक करो.
towards heaven as well, and if the peak had happened simultaneously,
भाई मुझे तो बहुत वो हो रहा
it
है यार
could
मेरे को
potentially
दुख लग रहा है
have
बहुत. Fuck.
netted them the round. But yeah, a little bit off in the timing. I did like what we saw initially, the aggressive mid plays coming out, but
Yeah.
the
Dual op.
double up setup on Ancient,
Will this
something
work?
I haven't seen
It
in a
should.
while.
Kappa Jordan. Ping
They've
difference
done this
is around
when
40.
Raven was there,
And
so
IP is playing
Not
on
a fan.
20-25 ping.
It's
Gordon
not
is
really
playing on
meta,
60.
and
Yeah.
it's
Confirmed by
really,
Revan.
especially when it comes to retakes, it's so troublesome. We used to see the double up
Pratik.
early in the
But
when
still.
Ancient had just got introduced
Smart
back in
about.
CS:GO. We saw a few teams going for it, but it's not something you see that often right now. In fact, I would rather have either fired up or have the little bit of extra bit of utility, right? Like one of them can just stick with the A1. You can have an incendiary, a couple of extra flashes, a couple of extra nades or whatnot. But all right, double up setup. Let's see where to go with this.
FireUp's not completely playing the op at all times these days. He was the initial primary opper back in Revenant when he was playing, but once he came to God's Inn along with Revan joining it, that did change. But right now, as you said, double op setup.
Hello, Pratik.
Where does it go? One deep at temple.
Full lane control. That should have been heard. All right, Rez. Easy there, buddy.
And he's been getting those Jaguar frags for free at all times.
Hey भाई कुछ
He's ready for it. He's
बहुत
expecting the
respect दे रही है
position at all
गॉर्जन.
times.
Over.
And winning
यार
that
या तो
kill
तुम ए
outright.
कंट्रोल रखो एग्रेसिव एक
Godsend
या
need
तो
to change
मास्किंग
that
तो
up a
करो.
little tad
मास्किंग
bit,
भी नहीं दिख रही है मेरे को.
otherwise
ना
Rez
तो
is
बी की
always
मास्किंग दिख
fine
रही है ना
with
मिड की
frag
मास्किंग दिख
Jaguar
रही है.
and
तुम
then
ऐसा
maybe even walk away from it. Because
कंप्लीट
again, prepping up
स्टैगनेंट नहीं
for
कर सकते गेम के अंदर. अभी तो मिड
Alex
राउंड
is
पुश आ रहा
predicting
है.
it. Nice
बहुत
angle that he had
प्रेडिक्टेबल
at the
मिड राउंड
doors.
पुश है जो आ रहा
Finds
है.
one. Now looking forward to push. Nice flash.
भाई
Doing at the right time.
ये
He
देख
does while the players blinded. That's the second flash coming in. That's going to be from Rez.
Yes, really, मैंने
If
मिड
they're
से
good
ले
for it. Maybe a third here. No, says you. That op all the way from long does get pushed, but look at all the players. All that Alex was selling was a ruse. The plant is going to be coming down at A, and there's nobody there. The double op, all move there.
Fired up.
Yo, Blue Phoenix.
Come on, bro.
Get Knight fired up, and yeah, the ops getting absolutely nothing done. And if Ancient was the operating table, then NIP, they're the surgeons dissecting Godsrain's defense here.
डर ही नहीं है
I think
ऊपर
the
का.
only success we're finding was his initial mid control coming in. But
क्योंकि
apart
डर
from that,
इसलिए
yeah,
नहीं है
in the
ब्रो क्योंकि
following
डर
round as
बिठा
well,
नहीं
round
रहे.
number
ऑपर
4,
ही
where
डर
the
बिठाता
double
है
round
जाके
push
गेम के
didn't
अंदर.
quite
वो
pan out.
दिख ही
Alex
नहीं रहा है.
getting a nice double kill. Apart from that, they've been extremely just super passive.
रन में
And
very
look
hard
at
to
the
say. अभी
money
कोई
as
ऐसा
well.
बेस्ट
It's
नहीं है.
starting to build up. They're feeling a little bit more brazen, looking to take this off away from here.
Fuck
Should
रहे.
be able to survive.
मारा. ओह बच गया.
And indeed he will. But that's about it for the rest of his teammates. Yeah, max off bonus, but it's not much at all. And Alex has been getting kills from that position so many times. Like it's ridiculous. Just patience.
भाई थोड़ा सा मास्किंग,
And
ज्यादा नहीं,
not
थोड़ा
really
सा
seeing
मास्किंग
much
चाहिए.
utility either. Like,
बी पे जाओ,
with the
एग्रेसिव
double door
स्मोक डालो,
smokes, like
मॉली
you
डालो,
had the
उनको
U
बीमन
kill,
पे रोको.
right? Like you had a
3-2
full
किलर
buy
स्टार्ट
round,
करो.
but
उनको
you
ए
got
पे
the
वो लोग
smokes.
रिएक्शन बेस खेल रही है एनआईपी. वो
But
रिएक्ट
just a
करेंगे ए पे,
lack
3
of
बंदे ए पे खिलाओ.
overall
एक राउंड
variety
ऐसा
from
हुआ,
the
दूसरा राउंड ए पे करो,
रिएक्शन
मिड पे
नहीं खेल
करो.
रही है वो.
I mean,
ऐसा
it
नहीं
goes to
खेल
show
रही
you
है
that
ना.
maybe
Like
it's not
खेल
the
रहे.
like
अरे तो
fast play coming
अबे
in
एग्रेशन
towards
हुआ
A.
किधर है अभी तक? एक बार एग्रेशन करोगे तो सब जगह ना रिएक्शन खेल रही है. क्या खेल रही
एक
है?
बार
One
किया
at
था ये
bonus,
लोग ने.
but That's
4
all
round
fired
याद
up
है?
with
4 round mid,
MP9
4
who's
round पर
already
mid
spotted
भी
off.
किया था
Found
ना.
another player to help him out. That's going to be
4v2
Bobby.
2v1 हो
Before
गया
they
था
get
जब.
हाँ
any
तो
glimpse,
उसमें भी तो
Alex
ओवर पिक करके
again
अपने बंदे
running
मर
out.
गए.
They're only good
हाँ
for one
वही है
this
वापस
कि
ओवर
time.
पुश
They
कर
regain
दिया ना, फिर
control of
ओवर
city,
कमिट भी तो
but
कर दिया
they get
उन्होंने. बी
chances of
बी
winning
पे
it.
और मिड वाला
Very
जो तू कह
smoky
रहा है उसमें
towards
जब पे वो
Donut
किल मिली,
on
भाभी को
Wrinkle
किल
and
मिली,
Rez. They're just
वो बी
cleaning shop at
बीमन
this
पुश करने की
point.
जरूरत ही नहीं थी वो राउंड.
There's nothing left
क्योंकि एक
here.
बंदा वॉकवे पे बैठ गया था छुप के. उन्होंने वो बीमन पुश के
Maybe
इसलिए हार गए वो लोग.
HEP exit frags if they possibly do, but look at the amount of times that they're just smoking Donut, knowing that there are players there.
I mean, they haven't really needed to use any of the utility as well.
And
Right,
yes,
in
man.
Wrinkle.
Then I have no idea. मैंने ग्रिफॉस का
Oh,
CS2 का गेम
Rez
नहीं
is
देखा.
there. Well, that's just going to be fired up, left alone. MP9 should be able to exit. but
dominance कैसे
what else
दिखेगी
can
भाई?
he
Like
do?
NIP not giving them chance and Godzilla
Yeah.
not taking it. Like
अच्छा वैलो का पूछा था मैं. Yeah,
That's
man.
not bad.
Griffos
I
playing
mean, the
really good.
radius is kind
they
of
have
ridiculous on this
to,
map. I won't lie, the bomb radius,
you
but
know,
still.
छीलना
Yeah, I
पड़ेगा.
mean, he has cash. It's fine. You're right. Like, it's a half buy
पूरे
coming
map
in.
पे
Another buy.
यार. Like
There's some no double up setup, and
let's see.
this is when I want to
Let's
see
hope
something
he 8-4
similar
हो.
to what we saw in round number 3 and round number 4, right?
Mhm.
Like some sort of aggression. Go for an A mains control. Just be a little bit more brazen. Like you have
Yeah.
nothing to lose. You're a massive underdogs. You're down 8-1. You lost the first round 13-1. Just try something a little bit more
Nice.
aggressive in your face. This is a good combo there.
Man.
Good utility
Push to the
from
fucking smoke
BB
and bomb.
players. Although never
Nice.
mind,
3v3.
Maxter still finds a couple. R2B2.
3v3,
A
3v3,
delayed kill on
3v3.
towards Alex, so it's a 3 versus
प्लीज एक
3.
जगह स्टैक कर लो.
NIP
तुम्हें
now
पता है तुम्हारा
just
राउंड जा रहा है
regrouping.
भाई.
You can see
जीआर
the
प्लीज
A
स्टैक वन साइड. तुम्हें पता है ऐसा सोलो सोलो खेल के मर रहे हो.
routing
स्टैक
back
कर लो
towards
एक जगह.
T-spawns. It
Just
looks
take
like
a
it's gonna
gamble.
be a
Fuck
B
it.
hit.
Put other side on the
Finn
retake.
He's gonna
Just
have to
gamble.
stand up and deliver.
Stack के जगह
backing
पे
off.
info लेना चाहिए साथ में मिलके जो कि ले रहे हैं
I'm
लोग.
okay
कर
with
रहे
this. They're gonna
ले
be prodding
रहे.
अभी
towards mid.
मारे
We had a player from Donut as well,
इसको
looking to gather a
मारना
little bit of
पड़ेगा.
information.
Nice.
But Blue Phoenix
Nuggets.
is tucked
अभी
in.
इनको पता लगना चाहिए कि
Yum
लोग
actually spots him. Now, do they think it's going to be A? Is the question.
I think they should read into it because they've cleared so much, and Yum has not heard anything with his op. He's still stationed
Run
at
में हो.
Donut and slowly retaking control from lane. And with the plan coming down, the call is going to be
Sure,
there.
sure,
There
fast
is
enough,
going to
fast
be a
enough.
B plan coming through. But look at what ninjas are doing. They're taking CT control. They've already known that mid control has been lost, meaning that there
नहीं
should
to
be a
smoke.
backstab coming through. Both of them stationed at long, smoking off ramp, and that is going to be brilliant coming in from their end. They do try and smoke out long as well.
पड़ा लेट.
Do they find value? Max
Oh,
right
nice.
in ahead of it. Does get cleaned
good,
off,
that's
and
good,
now
that's
it's all
good,
up to Wrinkle on a 1v3 situation here. The bomb through the smoke, getting diffused.
What,
He's
bro?
trying to spam, doesn't connect the single
Bro.
one. Now
Oh,
the knife, he
diffuse.
gets one on R2B2.
Oh no!
Are you
The
fucking
round's
kidding
done.
me?
Oh, he just legs it. Kid just runs in with a knife and gets a
fuck.
shank. Oh, that
हाँ भाई,
sucks
no
for
भाई.
God's
Yeah.
sake. What a clutch from Wrinkle, though. Holy hell.
They just thought, when they thought maybe this is the defuse that we're going to have, is not connecting the shot, he just runs in.
Then में हो जा.
Well, what do you
Let me
say
think.
about that?
Another half pie here, trying to spare us around with the utils. A couple upgraded pistols, but what do they have to say here? Maybe a stack in one of the sides, trying to play the odds out. But
No, but
not the
NIP
case.
just been so methodical, right?
Yeah.
They're not necessarily just running on into the side. They're slowing it down even.
But
in rounds
props
like
to
this,
NIP
for
भाई.
example,
इतना one side
we
जीतने के
भाई
बाद भी
Alex
ऐसा
घुस
थोड़ा
के
running and
मार
gunning.
रहा है भाई
like waiting
Alex.
towards A. Alex
Proper हर एक
finds
जगह
two
control
running
लेके
into the
utility use
side
करके
as
आ रहे हैं.
well.
Alex मार रहा है भाई
And
घुस के.
yeah,
छी.
they just have to smoke it off. But Alex like, screw it. I'm just going for more. Did he spot him? Yes, he did.
उनके टीम का सबसे बेस्ट
क्या
प्लेयर है
हो गया
रेस
अभी?
भाई.
Round number 10 for the Ninjas.
Fired up. MP9. Can find one weapon as an upgrade here. That's going to be Blue Phoenix. But this is what ninjas have always done. Ninjas in pajamas will always either have somebody out at A, majority towards mid, but right as of now, they already have two players who are exploring, looking forward to the last surviving.
भाई
They're
Furious.
not going to get the
Alex.
opportunity. Fired up, just a single kill so far in the 10 rounds that we
गली
have.
का
And this
player
will be
नहीं
the
है,
end of
but
the 11th as well
Proceed.
as they get to 10.
Alex is like, you know,
10 to 1, a similar spree or a similar run.
he's good
that
IGL, no
the
doubt. He's
ninjas
good
in
IGL.
pajamas
He's
are having, just
like-
like how we saw on Anubis, and doesn't seem to be
very good
much of a
IGL.
change here. We did ask for a little aggression, but that aggression
इसमें कौन आइडियल है
became
गॉर्जियन में
a
भाभी?
little repetitive,
हाँ
which again became used for ninjas to fight around it and bring back the rounds.
मैंने एक भी राउंड
Yep,
अभी तक देखा
especially
नहीं कि
that
लाइक
1v3 from
कहीं ऊपर जाके
Wrinkle. I think that
पिक
was
करने के जा रहा है, प्ले बन रहा है,
हाँ
कुछ भी नहीं
हाँ
देखने को मिल
proverbial
रहा।
final
वही तो
slaughter.
बोल रहा हूँ ना, ये बहुत अजीब खेल रहे हैं।
All right, final
अभी
round.
केव कौन गया ये नहीं donut
Again, mid aggression. This time, ninjas don't even contest for that, except for the lane. Perez again trying his luck. It's always been Finn
नहीं
भाई
नहीं
faltered, and
भाई
the spam has
फिन
given
फिन
away his position.
क्या
Oh, the
कर रहा है
timing.
भाई? ये
Oh,
क्या?
that's
ये
good
तो
to
भाई
Perez.
क्या कर रहे
He's
हैं?
aware. Bobby able to
वो
get the
रीलोड की
trade,
साउंड
but
लेके जाएगा तो ऑफ
Perez is
कोर्स
a strong
आएगा,
player.
कोई
Right
भी
now,
आएगा।
got
एक और बंदा
knocked
खड़ा होना चाहिए अगर
give
ऐसा
the
चुतियापा
info.
कर रहे हो तुम
You know,
लोग।
just one in K, one should be in B,
बुलेट
and
था
now
शायद
it's
उसके
link
M4 पे
back
और
towards
पता है
them.
कितनी बार तो मैं क्या करता था ऐसे
Both
टाइम
at
पे, जान के
A.
फिक्स साउंड देता था रीलोड
One
की,
playing towards the box,
मुझे
and
भी
another
लगा
on the
फिन ऐसे ही
donut.
करने वाला है
Fired
बट
up.
कि आए
Stacks
सामने
up.
वाला
What we
चुतिया
got?
ऐसा, ये वो वॉक इन कर रहे हैं।
oh
भाई भाई भाई
Oh,
भाई
makes it.
नहीं भाई, नहीं
Not to survive.
भाई।
Eventually gets cleaned off.
He doesn't quite make it. R2B able to reply back, and Fardham's been having a mare of a time on this map. As
फोक्स भाई,
you,
आर्सेनल भाई,
beg your pardon, it's actually
और
you.
दूसरा रियाल, और वो
Bit
तो
of
ड्रॉ लग रहा है
my
मेरे को।
mistake. That should be hopefully rectified for
आर्सेनल
the
100%
next
विन,
game.
नहीं म्यूनिख से
And
घंटा कुछ नहीं
NIP,
होने वाला।
oh, they're tryharding so much. It's
हालात
just
खराब है उनकी बहुत।
they're tryharding so much. I love this. Also, I hate it. I'm like, guys, like you're
Look at
10-1. You're
Alex.
10-1. You're 10-1, guys.
I mean, Bobby, does he have anything? No. Well, yeah, 10-1 and now to 11-1, and they're still trying to make sure that they break everything from God's Ray, not even give them the slightest chance. As I said, try hard.
Haji Whitey, no bro.
Yeah, like
Headline.
I love it and I hate it at the same time. It's like, all right, guys, we're 10-1 up, we're on 3v2. Okay, I push into
Kill
it.
switch, the fuck?
Just rotate back towards B. But jokes aside, like this is NIP looking. They seem very comfortable, and obviously they should be
Yes.
comfortable. I think if they're getting away. I mean, they're obviously punishing God's Reign for a lot of the plays, or rather the lack of the plays. Pretty much what we saw from them on Anubis as well, right? But I want to take nothing away. This is a clean-looking NIP, and if you're looking at some of the other teams in this tournament, I'm talking about teams like Aurora. I'm talking about teams like.
Come on, punish this round. Come on.
Sorry, not 9. Ents. X9. Beg your pardon. I
Abhi.
feel like this could
आएंगे लेने।
potentially be interesting, right? If they continue to play like this, with the caveat that this is against the Valkyrie with a stand-in, it is exciting. Play coming in towards A.
टाइम पास करने के लिए हाँ,
Making
but
contact. He
Bro,
will fall. But
learning
Alex still
techniques
standing.
is
Trades
not
back and
the
forth. 3v3.
key
उनको
to
मैं
win
मानी तो नहीं हूँ,
games.
मैं टूटिया नहीं हूँ कि मैं यहाँ से आऊँगा
It's
यार।
about
needs
how
to
you
be still
play on the
stopped. Through
server.
the smoke, Max, the Phoenix also finds one, and
अगर
now
game
it's
देख
all
के
down
सब
to
अगर
you.
जीत जाते
They've
game
not even gotten the
तो
plant. They were so worried about the
तब तो
push.
कुछ
You
था ही
does
नहीं.
stop at Temple. That's going to be Blue Phoenix down. However, doesn't have the bomb out in the open for the CTs to take complete control of it. And look at Rez with the dual ace.
Oh, come on.
The reload. And this is an
Let's
opportunity.
go, let's go,
here
let's go,
to
let's go,
swing.
let's go.
Maxter in a 1v1 situation has been
Nice.
tagged up, but does he win the duel? No. Hume, a big clutch coming in here for Godsrin, and maybe this might be the last ray of hope that they use. That's going to put the second. It's not been the same
They
scoreline that
overpick.
we saw on Anubis. And Hume, the stand-in coming in clutch for them,
और
big
होता है
time.
इनके सामने
Yeah,
ninjas
but
के सामने
NIP,
नहीं
they're,
करते ये लोग
they're
ऐसे.
clearly not phased at all.
Yeah.
I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they go for the force. And no, all right. It looked like Maxter was just going to go for the buy, but looks
Come
like
on,
Alex
come
is like,
on.
all right, guys, just equal this one up. We're gonna have a full buy come the
I'm
next.
doing this now.
Gonna just close this one out. The God's Reign.
Hey Finn, why?
One better.
Come on यार, come on यार. भाई
All right, couple of casualties, just a US.
मेरा मन कर रहा है देख के मैं CS2 में वापस आ जाऊँ।
Surely this should be.
आ जाओ.
बहुत ज़्यादा मन कर रहा है देख के।
No armor, just a Galil and a smoke. Surely.
बाहर वालों को ऐसा चौको देंगे ना।
They've picked up 2 weapons here, Necton as well as Galil, as you said. And they are trying to go for a retake here. You again right behind enemy lines. Previously it was a 1v3, Bhavi and R2B to pick one each. They deny that short push, and now that Mac-10 is just going to be a Mac-10 that Maxter just takes away. But yeah, I think this has been a save. So Maxter, if he finds a kill on this SMG, he's going to get 600 in cash. Try to be a ninja over there.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Standing true to his
प्रतीक
name.
बोलने की बात है ब्रो, इतना गू खेलने की बात तो
Their
यही बोलेंगे ना,
time,
we don't care about the
and if
season.
Godsrain don't fall for it, they will survive. Galil is gone, but it will be the buy coming in here.
मुश्किल है यार, पता है मैं CS में क्यों नहीं आया, मैंने क्यों वैल्यू ही टिक
Godsrain,
करने की
little
सोची
bit
थी,
of,
मैंने डिसीजन लिया था आज से कुछ टाइम पहले, क्योंकि यार सस्टेन करना बहुत
little
मुश्किल है
slight
CS
bit of
में.
life in them. They're not
बहुत
dead
बड़े
yet.
हो गए मैं,
Just one
25 का
couple
हो
of
गया
months
हूँ.
back.
वो टाइम अलग था जब मैं
Players
20
can see
21 का था,
Fizzle's
19
been out.
18 का
This
था
is
कि
the real test. Wrinkle with the
इतना
AWP.
वो नहीं था
M4 for
कि
everyone else.
यू नो कर
And I
सकते
won't
थे.
lie, I'd have to be literally
अभी
overdosing on
सस्टेन करना है
Goldstream
ब्रो,
to
बहुत
expect
Pavage
them
is
to
also
come back
good
to it. At
IGL,
least
bro.
put up a little bit of a semblance
He's
of
the best
fight.
IGL in
Yes.
India.
Right, it would at least help their confidence heading into their lower bracket matchup.
And one of the best IGL in
This
Asia.
has to be a takeaway for them of some sorts, a learning for them. Yeah, they've never played in a matchup like this against complete odds, none of it favoring them. In a team as such,
उसको आता है
Nice
game
there.
reading भाई
with
उसको.
control, playing it slow, knowing that this
मैच
is going to
तो
be a
ये
buy
चला
round here for Ninjas in
पहला बैरन
Pajamas.
देखते हैं.
They're also taking control big time. The op station.
It will be
Making
tough.
अब
sure
ये
that
रेस
having its
और
eyes on the
रिंकल
doors,
इतना
that's what the pop is.
कंफर्टेबल होके बैठे हैं
They'll
वहाँ
have to
पे,
be wary, maybe
बट
like
अपने
put
लौंडे
up a
नहीं कर पा
smoke
रहे थे ये.
and even
नहीं, ये
have a
retake
read
कर
that
रहे हैं लोग.
if they've not
हाँ
taken
वो तो
ये-
देख रहा है,
control
हमने
and they've
रिटेक कर
not
रहे हैं,
put
और मेरे को
down
देखना है
movement
कैसे
towards
करते
lane,
हैं.
there could be
वो तो मुझे भी
somebody who's
समझ आ
already
रहा
pushed
है.
out.
That's the final smoke being used by Rez as well for
वो मुझे भी
L1.
समझ आ
So
रहा है,
now NIP
बट कैसे करेंगे मैं देख रहा है.
hold on to
सारी
their
यूटिलिटी यूज
positions.
कर दिया फिर ने.
Maxter, Rez, they're going to peel away. They have such good positions though. Now the thing is, for God's Reign, they have a lot of utility to work with, but time is slowly getting whittled away. Maxter still waiting. He doesn't have to worry about heaven. He's got his teammates there. And I like the double push
Nice.
happening
Nice.
towards
Nice.
A main, but beautiful flashes from
Nice
Bobby.
nade.
He's going to find a
Nice
double.
fucking
Great
nade.
nade onto Wrinkle as well.
नाइस
all of a
वन.
sudden,
फिन साउंड आ गई, फिन को साउंड आ गई है इधर.
God's Reign, very patient
आ
work.
गई फिन भाई, स्कोप की भी साउंड आ गई आपको. यार
Finds the first.
राइट पे
Finn
जाके
will
बैठ जाना
fall.
फिन
The
यार.
B bomb site
मिलेगी
has
ना देखो
been
किल भाई.
claimed by
नाइस भाभी.
as Bobby finds Blue Phoenix. and
भाभी
that's
मरता
a
लौड़े लग
powerful
जाते हैं.
save,
बस जीत गया, राउंड
unlucky
जीत गया.
for
भाभी का
Bobby,
किल बहुत
but
इंपॉर्टेंट
Alex and
था.
Wrinkle
भाभी
are
का
gonna
बहुत
call this one a
इंपॉर्टेंट
day.
राउंड था
That's
वो.
very well constructed from God's Reign. That actually might be the best run I've seen from them the entire game so far. They're very very patient. Great finds from Finn as well, and a flashbangs, taking out both Maxter playing towards mid and Rez. Lovely stuff as they will find a fourth. Keeping 3 alive as well.
Guys charging.
Not too sure about the hunt here, boys. Not too sure about the hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, money's not the best.
Me too, you will die.
900 on R2B2 over there, just a 50 on Fired Up, and as you said, should go for the hunt, and finally they do put a stop to it. Gods didn't get their fourth, and he
ब्लेक
said the
एनालिसिस
hope
अच्छा है.
here
I know.
a little bit does come back through for all of our audience as well. I'll be looking forward to this Indian
Pratik,
squad
you are
making
absolutely right.
a little more damage
I
on the side
totally
of
agree with
Ninjas,
you.
but Ninjas
You are
finally call a timeout.
absolutely right.
They want to pump the brakes
क्या?
and make sure that
क्या पता
Gods
मुझसे में BLT में होता.
are done on Ancient. They don't give them a lot more to work with. But who knows, if they get a little more as well to work with, they will be more than happy. God's Reign, so far, as you said, very well constructed round. Let the side of Ninjas use their utils, and once they knew that the clock is running out, maybe they've run out of all their utils. The flash, the entry, the read that they would have lane control to also keep an eye on the ramp and then move in. Very well done so far to find that.
A small step on his comeback trail, as unlikely as it seems, but that was convincing.
There's one saying, right? One step on the moon, a big leap for mankind. A little more hopium to push.
Fair enough, you go for it. But it is true, every comeback starts with the
Guys, like and subscribe. Exclusion inside Twitter. Come on.
Let's
Let's spam the chat with some GDR hearts. Let's go.
Just a couple of smokes in play here for Alex and for Rez.
Guys, chat पे थोड़ा spam करो यार. GDR को support भी तो करो. तुम बेंचो गाली देने के लिए आ जाते हो, लेकिन support करने के लिए तुम्हारा मुंह और type नहीं होता है भाई. That's so sad.
Fired up.
That's so sad.
Molotov
That's so
carried
sad,
out.
huh?
That's so sad.
His question to flash.
यूम भाई खुद के लिए खुद ही फ्लैश कर रहे हो ऑप करने के लिए. क्या बात हो रही है.
Alright, Alex.
अरे भाई कोई तो उस बेचारे को फ्लैश दो रे. ऑप का स्कोप लगाने के लिए वो बेचारा खुद के लिए फ्लैश
पे
कर.
आके मार रहा था.
Finally found out by Finn. But Maxter with the deke finds Finn. Immediately picks up the
Oh bhai. Oh bhai.
Hume as well. It's a 3v2. Feels so uncomfortable, but now they know where both the players are, Maxter and Wrinkle. Gotta sleep up. Just gonna be committing towards
नहीं भाई
B.
नहीं भाई स्मोक आने दे फाइट
Alright,
अप यार स्मोक
smoke's gonna
आने दे
blow.
यार आने दे भाई क्या कर
Probably
रहे
for
हो
the back of the side as they're going to be legging it back
this
towards
offer
A,
is
but oh,
reading like
Wrinkle, he got the read. This is so well
nice.
done. Oh, the flick doesn't quite land. He's going to go for the re-peek, and Yume's
क्या
going to
jump
punish
किया
him
भाई
for it.
भाभी ने fuck.
Oh, this is messy for both the teams.
एक्सपेक्ट
And
किया उसने
Wrinkle
पता है
missing a
भाभी
bit
ने
of
आई
a
थिंक
sitter
एक्सपेक्ट
there.
किया
He had
उधर
just the perfect read. All he needed to do
अब
was
भाभी
land
भाई
the shot.
अकेले मत
But
जाना
now,
प्लीज अब अकेले मत
God's
जाना
Reign
भाई भाई
given a
प्लीज
chance. And Pavi forced
भाई
positioning.
नहीं भाई
Must be
नहीं
killed
भाई
Maxter now.
नहीं
1v1
भाई
versus you.
Yume is just down to 1. And he's holding Temple, playing around that. Maxter doesn't have a kit here. And if he plays it even further, this round is not in his hand. And I think he might... Okay, he's actually going for it. Right with this.
The time.
Position known right now. Tried to fake it over there, and it seems like Hume is not falling for it. He knows he's just on a single
What
sliver
if
of
के पास
health
kit
and
होता तो?
baits it out.
भाई
Wastes
राउंड हार
the time
जाते
and
हैं
then
क्या
swings
पॉइंट
out.
था
That should be giving God's Reign a fifth. Looked a little odd over there when they try to reapproach B, knowing the player's possession.
भावेश को नहीं जाना था.
Lose one. And
Yep,
I think they're
बिल्कुल नहीं
going to
जाना
be
था
thankful that Wrinkle missed his first opportunity and the second when he
क्या
peeked, and Hume immediately capitalized. Otherwise, this round could have been done, and
बोलना
Indians could
डायरेक्ट
have
बोलो
found
ना
that wealth right there.
Support
Yeah, but
किसके
this is
लिए
again
करना
just
मतलब
a,
just type
a bit
bro.
of
Let's
a
go
bonus
GDR,
round, right, for
GDR,
NIP,
heart
but
sign.
like
Let's
safe
go
rifles,
Team
so
India.
still
Whatever
a
you
lot of
would like
damage
to
being
say.
dealt. Everyone dying as well for God's Reign. So the money being kept pretty honest, but
come on one by one let's go GDS
Practice
glimmers
कौन
of
बोल रहा है भाई
bit of a
तुमको
comeback here,
practice
a little
नहीं
bit of
की है
hope.
भाई. Practice बहुत
You know,
किया है
they
भाई.
say hope dies last.
But the thing is
So Smoke is going to be
थैंक यू
broken
सुदीप
up
भाई
by
कुछ
Maxter.
issues हो
Yeah,
गया
there's no one
मेरे
behind
साथ.
it.
मैं उनके
Yeah,
साथ
man.
नहीं
Towards
practice मेरे
elbow,
साथ
so
It's
किए थे
a
God's
but
Reign
temporary
trying to
बोले
stand-in
कि
for
सिर्फ
now
practice
because
And
से ही
this
game
could be
Raven
जीतना
the
है
cannot
outcome
play.
here for
bro.
God's Reign.
Like
That's an empty
He
A
doesn't
map
have a
right
practice
there.
अलग
passport,
बात
bro.
होती है
Windows,
और
very good
live
timing
game
on it. They
खेलना
need to
अलग
make a
बात
little bit
होती
of
है.
haste.
नाइस
Haste
नाइस
really
भाभी ले
few
ले ले ले
people
ले ले
do
ले
this.
ले 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 पकड़
Just
इसको
be
पकड़
careful.
इसको
It's
भाभी
getting pushed here. The
ट्रेड
spacing
ट्रेड
is
ट्रेड
great.
ट्रेड
However,
ट्रेड
Blue
ब्रो
Phoenix
ट्रेड
finds
ट्रेड
one.
किधर
Maxter
है
finds two with
मतलब
the
तो
TK,
ट्रेड
but
किधर
doesn't
है
really
ट्रेड
matter.
चाहिए
Oh, Alex catching fired up as well.
नहीं
And it's
यार
all
इतना
gone
अच्छा
wrong.
खेले ना गॉर्जन ये
Hume
राउंड
left alone in a
ये
1
राउंड
versus
एक्चुअली बहुत अच्छा खेली गॉर्जन ए पे फास्ट
4,
एग्जीक्यूट
and he
किया
will be
राइट साइड
found
का
by
कंट्रोल लेने
Wrinkle.
गए
The spacing was so
ट्रेड्स
off
किधर है
coming
भाई
in
ट्रेड
from
करो एक ट्रेड चाहिए था एक ट्रेड
God's
मिलता
Reign,
सीधा
and
स्मोक ऑफ होता
honestly,
पूरा
at
कंट्रोल
that
मिल
point
जाता ए
when you
साइड
have
अपनी
the
थी
bomb
खत्म
site,
11
you see
सेकंड
the
फर्म
player, you have so much
donut
utility
के
to
लिए
work
smoke था
with.
क्या
You
इनके
just lob
पास?
in a couple of
नहीं था ना
Molotovs, let them
सॉरी
have donuts,
था
it's
पर
fine.
करा
You know, just lob in
ट्रेड नहीं कर
utility,
पाए
make them feel
Contact play
super
किया लोग ने.
uncomfortable. You have A-mains control,
कौन
you
गॉर्जन
have
ने
the side, you can just,
भाग
you know,
के
just
लिया पूरा
hold on
साइट
to
ले
it.
ली
Instead,
सब
you
ले ली
push up towards donut.
Contact
पता भी
play
ये
किया.
बंदा
Spacing
किधर है
was
पता भी
so
बता
off.
कांटेक्ट
Yeah.
के भाग के
And
गए
just
सीधा
free
डायरेक्ट
kills,
बोल
and
रहा हूँ
despite
ये
the TK,
उनको
NIP,
पता भी था
they
बंदा
keep
किधर खेल
for a
रहा है
while.
बट
Yeah, the only
ट्रेड नहीं
death
हुआ
they suffered was a TK, so that is so
नहीं
unfortunate.
यार नहीं यार
Now,
नहीं यार
इतना
because of
control
how
मिलने
many
का smoke
players
कर
they
दो.
lost the previous round, this
नहीं
could
भाई
be it. This could be all
चलो भाई.
जी जी
she wrote for God's Reign. Just to survive,
जी जी
but it is looking very, very unlikely.
AK being recovered, and that's going to be R2B2 with a flash. Hume, but the
Hey,
position.
nice
Alex
shot.
doesn't win that duel. That's going to be a nice
Our
one.
bad.
They might
Maybe
keep
not
the
yet.
plan, but it's going to be a tough
Nice.
Nice.
fight
Nice,
with the
V2.
R2B2 is
Let's
making
go.
it work. Clears of cave, smokes it off for now,
5v2
and
को
brings it down to a 2v2
2v2 किया.
situation.
Let's go
No
B2.
weapon yet to be recovered, but slowly is going to be
Take
Wrinkle
V-long
who's
info
trying to push
together.
up. He has the op, and he wins that. Hume,
Nice. V2.
Nice.
immediate trade coming in from R2B2. He brings it
Let's
down
go
to
B2.
another 1v1
Sorry.
situation here. Needs to win the
Arre,
game, but
man.
that is going to be the end.
Nice
Maxter
try, nice try.
seals the
That was
deal,
a
does
nice
have
try.
the kit, will get the defuse, and that is going to be
That was a very
13-5.
nice
A
try.
little hope coming
GG's
through.
boys.
Nice try in that round as
कोई
well
ना
to
भाई
bring it
जय माता दी
from a 2v4
GG.
to
भाई
a
I hope
1v1 situation towards
to
the
see
end.
you
But yeah, it was not far
in
long left.
Yeah,
Next
R2B2 there, you know, he knew his position was
international.
compromised, so he was trying
I really
to
hope
be
I
a little
wanna
bit more
see you.
aggressive in that 1v1 because obviously
I want you
the
to make us
cities
proud.
would have the upper
GG's
edge.
भाई
And
thank you
I think
Cyborg
on
thank you
all
Raven
the
for
celebrations,
joining
they
me
get the
Yep.
job done
GG's
very convincingly. A bit
मिलते हैं
of
बाद में चलो
a
take care
cosmetic
Yep,
comeback
yep,
was,
take care.
we'd like to
Good
say
take care
coming in from
guys
God's Reign, but at least least it might instill perhaps a little bit more faith, you know, in themselves, because
Yeah.
Anubis was obviously a complete
भाइयों,
blowout, and we did see a couple of
not
pretty
कि
cool rounds coming in from the side of
आरुष
Godfrey on this
चौधरी
T side, but make no mistake, that was NIP just running away with
गेम
it,
इम्प्रूव
looking
ना
very, very
करना, like
comfortable, and should be very.
तुमको क्या ही समझाऊं मैं, like पहली बात तो कि हम लोग, तुमको पता है ना कि T1 टीम्स एंड लाइक एक वो होता है, क्या बोलते हैं, स्टेज होता है यूरोप सीन में जब तुम एंटर करते हो ना, कि T1 यूरोप सीन इतना बड़ा सीन है ना कि T1 टीम्स होता है, यूरोप सीन में जब तुम एंटर करते हो ना, यूरोप सीन इतना बड़ा सीन है ना कि T1 टीम्स होता है, T2 टीम्स होता है, T3 टीम्स होता है, ठीक है। और हम लोग स्क्रीम्स करते हैं T3 टीम्स के साथ, ठीक है। और ये लोग है T1 टीम्स, तो बहुत सारा डिफरेंस है।